Good evening and welcome to AFK. Away from keyboard. It's time to play tabletop games here tonight on Loading Ready Run streams with myself, Graham.
And hey, I'm Ben.
And it's Ben.
Oh my goodness, Serge.
And it's Serge.
And Paul.
It's Paul. And we've got Heather on the tech.
Thank you, Heather.
And very, very excited. At least I'm very excited because I bought this game with my own money and like a while ago. And I'd been waiting for a while to actually get around to finally playing it because this is The Shadow over Westminster. And this was actually as you can see on the box there, this was a finalist in Season 1 of Cards Against Humanity's Tabletop Deathmatch, which was a video series we produced for them. Yeah, it was a real...
You worked on it!
Season 1 was a real surprise, let me tell you that. It was basically, Max from Cards Against Humanity was like, we're doing this thing at Gen Con. Should we do something with that? And Liz actually was like, "Oh, you should make it like a video series." And Max was like, "Well, do you know anyone?" And Liz was like, "Yeah, no, Graham from you should get Loading Ready Run to do it." And this was like 2.5 weeks out from Gen Con, maybe. And they were like, "Hey, do you want to do this thing?" And I'm like, "I guess I'll come to Gen Con and ask Jason to join me." And we did not. There was no plan. It was basically like, well, I guess we're going to go in a room and do it. And we just, like 2 solid days, because there was like 16 finalists and it was a whole thing. But I was considering what went into it. I was pretty happy with the end result. It says finalist. Spoilers for this show that came out in 2014.
Whoa.
Shadow over Westminster was not one of the final winners.
Dag.
I am actually still waiting to play one of the games that did win, even still, and I have that one at home. But we've played Discount Salmon, actually. I don't know where that one is, but we've played Discount Salmon on stream before. But yeah, this is The Shadow over Westminster, which, if you'll permit me, the lore.
How many of the 16 games that were finalists
Eventually saw production?
Eventually have been produced?
Some number of them. Some of them got...
Because this was kickstarted.
Yeah. Some of them were kickstarted. Some of them got picked up by indie publishers. I mean, the thing is, like, the people in the room... like the panel of experts were people in the games industry, right? So when everyone decided who the winner was going to be, which got $10,000 towards a first printing. The deal was, by the way, if you're curious, for Tabletop Deathmatch, was that Cards Against Humanity was putting this like competition, but they were like, we don't own your game, we don't control your game. We just think that yours is the best, and we're giving you $10,000 towards a first printing for the game that you own. You know, so they did that, but the other people on the panel of experts were like people in the industry. So there were some people who were like, "Oh, did that game not win? Cool, I'm gonna go talk to them."
Yeah, here's my card. Maybe we circle up after this.
Yeah, exactly. So there was I can't remember what it's called now, but I know What the Flock, which was like a bird. It was like a worker placement game with birds. It's not
Flock.
It's not Flock. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that's why they renamed it. They're like, there's actually a game on
The growing one was part of it too.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Grow was Season 1. They went on Kickstarter. This one went on Kickstarter. I really hope Outer Earth finally sees production. Actually, there was one, Installation 42. They got picked up. They got hired by a company. They reskinned Installation 42 as a game for, Valiant, like the comics. And then they also got, like basically they hired that group of that like team to like work for this game design company to like make like licensed games. Like they were working on a game for like the Vikings TV series and stuff, and so they found success after this as well. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. But yes, Shadow over Westminster. As members of the esoteric task force known only as the Agency, it falls to you to keep the world safe from the dangers it doesn't even know exist.
Esoteric dangers.
Yeah, something big is about to happen. Disturbances of a strange and sinister nature have been appearing in the hidden corners of London, and they seem to be connected to a powerful darkness, beginning to cast its shadow across the land. It is up to you, us, to discover the source of this darkness and stop it from bringing about the cataclysm, a terrible event that will mean the end of the world. So is this Lovecraft stuff? I mean, the name is an obvious allusion.
It can, I believe, some of the cataclysms are shall we say, Lovecraftian inspired.
Yeah. So,
but
it's
it's not
a
strictly that.
cooperative.
We're a team.
What kind of game is this?
Problem solving.
I heard it's sort of
It's a it's a cooperative
as
horror mystery adventure.
deck building and like placement, I think it's called.
Yeah. There's definitely a worker placement aspect.
Yeah, so it's like worker placement and deck building sort of combined.
Yeah. And there's not. People have already been making jokes about this in the chat. So, while possible, it is statistically unlikely for Ben to be the traitor.
There is
because, first of all, there's 4 players. I know that he's managed to crest that particular statistical barrier on numerous occasions. But the Cataclysm deck, these are the Cataclysms. It's not a betrayer game. There are Cataclysms that do have a betrayer, yes, but
most of them don't.
Most of them are just like, this is the bad thing. And that's what's happening. So, in fact, to tell us more about the game, Ben, take it away. Let's talk about it and get into this.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to Shadow over Westminster. Or Minster. So as it was said before, we could probably take the box out of the way. This is a cooperative deck building style sort of game.
There we go. A modern horror adventure game.
Oh, there you go. Way easier.
Shout out, Robert, if you're watching.
Yes. So basically, we will be taking the role of 4 different societies or, figures in the underworld. So, for example, Graham is going to be playing the Watcher.
My name is Gregorius.
I will be playing Alexandria, and she is a member of the Knights Templar.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Alistair, the Outsider, never aging with uncanny yellow eyes. The Outsider is a dark and mysterious figure of unknown origin.
Oh, should we read our flavor text?
I mean, we can. Yeah, we can, if you want. What's the Watcher about?
The Watcher. Stories say the Order of the Watchers began with angels sent to watch over mankind. Their descendants carry on the legacy, ever vigilant sentinels against the forces that threaten our world. And the picture 100% looks like Jaime Lannister.
Oh, yeah. Holy, it really does.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I'm the Knights
Gregorius.
Templar. You've probably seen Indiana Jones.
Hey, what's up?
You chose.
That's all it wrote on there.
What's up? I'm the Knights Templar.
Yes.
You've probably heard of us.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
I was hoping your flavor text
Yeah.
was just, you've probably seen
Indiana Jones. Sworn to protect the legacy of humanity from all that is evil, the chosen few knights of the Knights Templar can see the secrets hidden behind the darkest of shadows and have guarded against the dark powers for over a millennium. And finally, Paul's the Illuminati.
No, I'm not.
Or are
The vast Illuminati network connects the most powerful figures in the world and then controls them through information trafficking. A shadow has mastered the art of both acquiring and making use of information. I'm an Illuminati shadow. And my name is Milena.
There you go.
Sorry, not to be confused with the Shadow over New Westminster, which is just a lot of tall condos outside Vancouver. Yeah.
So, as I said, this is going to be a cooperative game, and basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be solving mysteries and investigating disturbances going on and trying to find out what sort of cataclysm end of the world scenario is going to be happening. And we do that.
And then stopping it, hopefully.
Or we lose together as a team. You never know.
Teamwork.
And we do that by using the cards that we're going to be acquiring in our decks. Now, there's essentially really only 3 kinds of cards in a very broad sense of it. There are investigation cards and there are research cards. And they have stuff on the front, but really the main thing is they're going to be each is going to basically have a assigned value. So in this case, the basic deck that you get has 4 of these 1-costed investigation cards and 3 of these 1-costed research cards. And what we're going to be doing is going to each of the different locations on these maps and using our resources to either say upgrade our deck or solve a mystery so that we can further upgrade our deck. Basically, it's all in the essence of trying to get better cards into our deck so we can do better things.
Jolly cooperation.
I like the names on the overhead. We have everybody by their position and Surge.
I kind of missed your name, so
I'm the Watcher. The character's name is Gregorius. What's Alexandria?
Alexandria.
Alistair and Melina? Melina?
The outsider.
Now, you might be saying, Ben, that was only 2 kinds of cards. That's because there's a third type of card.
Ben, that was only 2 kinds of cards. Oh.
Exposure cards. If you played any kind of deck building game before, you probably are familiar with exposure cards. Cards that basically fill up your deck and do nothing, like curse cards in Dominion and whatnot. Cards that don't really do anything. And we're going to be acquiring these probably over time by hecking up a little bit on our investigations or spending too long on them. They're going to get in the way. I'm not going to kind of go too deep into how we go into them. Yeah, I never swear. And there's 2 real sort of final things, I guess, that we should talk about. It's the different locations and the darkness. So the different locations that you can see are the agency, the university.
Let's actually go to the one.
To the top camera.
The overhead.
So there's the university. There's the agency, where you can see our characters all are. There's the museum. There's the warehouse and the underground. I'll just kind of quickly go over what we can do at each of these locations because it's kind of important to know what we can do and where we're supposed to be going. So at the agency, we can do one of 2 actions. We can either rest to get rid of any exposure cards, like I said, we might have in our hands, and trash them completely out of our deck so that we don't have to worry about drawing them. Or we can spend research or investigation points that we've acquired to try and get some of these upgrade cards that you can see down here that will sort of make our deck a little bit more powerful. There are some just general ones, that we can spend investigation on. These guys are worth 2. As opposed to the 1 that a research card would be. But there's also these 4 piles here that are actually specific to our characters. Each one of our characters is going to have cool little features that we can bring to the party.
So we're the only ones that can take those specific
Yes, the ones specific to our class.
I like that these are like, it's like a fingerprint, dusting for fingerprints and stuff, but these also look very similar to the Bob Ross painting his magic color cards.
Oh, yes. Yeah, a little bit. Might be using the same JPEG there. So yeah, those are basically the things. We can either... The agency is basically where we hang out to improve our deck a little bit. The university is an important one because, as you can see, there's a little tracker here, and it corresponds to how many cards we're allowed to actually have in our hand at one point. Because every time we finish a turn, at the end of our turn, we're going to be discarding our hand and drawing back up to the full. So as you can see at the start here, we can only have 3 cards in our hand, and we're going to have to upgrade it by solving these mysteries, bringing them on over here, and then once we've, say, solved 2 mysteries, it goes up 1, and now we can have 4 cards.
And rewrote history.
Yeah.
DuckTales. Every time you say solving mysteries, that's all I can hear.
It's going to happen a lot today.
I know.
It's gonna, I mean, technically they're called disturbances, so if that makes it better.
That would. I've been biting my tongue every time.
Fixing disturbances.
I didn't think it's such a DuckTales thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The big thing to note is that once you can see that the 3 here is the third stage is a little bit bolder. That's because as soon as we get to this part, we flip over and find out what the cataclysm is.
Oh no! And that's
so
our
we have
win.
to do, so I like that we're doing like a bunch of investigation stuff before there's even anything bad happening.
I mean, we're just doing our jobs.
We're just like, there's something.
We know there's something fishy. We haven't figured out what it is though.
Yeah.
Let's think of it flavor-wise as we've uncovered.
We're just out there doing the X-Files.
Exactly.
Being a bunch of good Torchwood friends.
We're doing the Monster of the Week episodes.
Exactly.
And then the story.
And then the season finale
no.
happens.
Kicks in.
No, then the real plot arc kicks in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's what goes on at the university, and once we get to the warehouse and the underground, you'll understand a bit more how those disturbance cards get put into there. Cool. The third place is the museum, where it's very similar to when we're hanging out at the agency to upgrade our cards. There's just these very cool artifacts here that, on top of being worth a research, they also have cool little effects, like, say, the Spear of Destiny. It's also worth 1 investigation on top of being worth 1 research.
That flexibility.
Yeah, it can be anything you want it to be. It's flexible.
Just go to the museums, like, hey, can I borrow the Spear of Destiny?
Just like, huh?
Like a little bit.
We're part of these secret societies.
I mean, I'm an outsider. I do what I want, Paul.
So that's basically all that can go down at the museum. Next, there's the warehouse. And the warehouse and the underground are very similar. The only thing that's really different between them is you'll notice these circles that are kind of beside each of these locations. This is actually the maximum amount of adventurers that are allowed to be at that location at one period in time. So the warehouse and the underground are both places where we go to solve disturbances. But for the warehouse, only one person can go solo style and do that. Whereas the underground, multiple people can go to help each other out to try and solve these disturbances.
There's a lot of cult activity going on.
Yes. And the way that you solve a disturbance is by, on your turn, sending your character over there and then trying to spend the amount of investigation points that are listed on the card to solve it. A big thing to note, as you might have remembered that I mentioned before, there are 4 investigator cards in our starter deck, but it's very unlikely that we're going to get, at the start, you literally cannot solve one of them because you can only have 3 cards in your hand at the start. Yeah. That's where the big kind of exposure part comes in. You can stay there for as long as you want, play your investigation cards down on it. So let's say I only had 2 investigator cards in my hand for this turn. I can play 2 and then sit there for a turn and then play another 2, let's say next turn, and then it solves the thing. However, whenever you are investigating something and you can't do it all in one go, if you're ending your turn with an ongoing investigation, you have to take one of these exposure cards and put it into your discard pile. And so you want to try and one-shot them because you don't really want to get that exposure. You don't want to be out there and about and filling up your deck. So that's why things like the underground are a little bit easier. A thing to note, though, you have to solve both of the things in the underground. So
do 8.
You kind of want to send everybody all in at once.
So I got a question for you, Ben.
Yes.
Can I look at my hand and then decide where to move based on what my hand is, or do I have to decide where I move and then draw my hand?
No, you'll be drawing, because you're discarding and drawing at the end of each one of your turns. You'll know what's going to go on. And the big cool thing about this game is you actually probably saw the backs of the cards are different colored. So you can always see what the next card is on top of your deck. So you can sort of plan ahead if you'd like to. So yeah, that's the location. The final thing to talk about, I think, before we get into the game is the darkness.
What?
So at the start of each of our turns,
the bad part.
It's the big bad part.
It was capitalized in that bit of flavor text I read.
I thought the Cataclysm was the bad part. There's 2 bad parts?
There's 2 bad parts. We
man.
didn't lose the game before the Cataclysm even
Darkness
comes.
begets the Cataclysm.
Yeah.
So the darkness, at the start of each one of our turns, we're going to flip over one of these darkness cards, and it's going
Darkness in the warehouse.
It's going to apply one of these little darkness cubes to one of these square parts beside. So yeah, as Paul said, darkness at the warehouse. We would take this darkness cube and put it here. Now, once we fill this up completely, and a big thing to note is this is not once you've got 3 and then you're putting your 4th one down on it, then the bad stuff happens. So if at any point darkness completely fills up, like I said, you remove all the darkness there, remove any ongoing investigations on there, and put one of these darkness cubes down here in the Cataclysm.
No.
If at any point during the game 5 darkness cubes are down there, we all lose and the world ends.
Yeah, if you try to put
your 6th one down.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
How do we win?
So the way to win, once we have to flip that Cataclysm, there's going to be an actual either we need to put a bunch of investigation points into it or anything like that.
The Cataclysm will hopefully tell us how to win.
It will, but we can't actually win the game until we know what the Cataclysm is.
Makes sense.
I guess the last thing with darkness, how do you get rid of it? All you got to do is solve one of the investigations there, or help out doing things at the university and stuff like that.
Like you've got a power that does
Yeah,
it.
I have special powers.
I think like there's various other investigation things might happen too.
Yeah. But overall, that is basically the game. We're just going to solve a bunch of disturbances,
I'm ready.
uncover them, and fight the Cataclysm.
Are we?
All right, is there a turn order thing, or is it just?
There is. So I guess we'll just, to quickly go through the turn order. First, we reveal.
No, I like who goes first.
Oh,
Is there a thing for that?
not really.
Whatever, Ben, how about you go first?
Sure.
That's part of the tutorial. So we all start in the agency? Cool.
Yeah. So let's
Are we
do it.
basically Scooby in the gang?
I guess. I mean,
Or
if
any of those-
Scooby-Doo includes the Knights
Or any of
Templar
those
and the
other things I
Illuminati.
referenced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
No, we're way higher level than Scooby and the Gang.
I'm just
are
gonna
we?
What
thoroughly
we will be
shuffle.
setting up will be a thing that Scooby and the Gang will be investigating.
We're literally afraid of the dark.
So everybody, make sure you got your 3 cards to start in your hand.
All right.
And let's go through your turn. I'll start, and then we can go clockwise
'Kay.
on it. So,
Yeah.
I have 2 investigation cards and one of these research cards. Really, I think the main thing to do right off the bat, I guess at the start, the very first thing we do is find darkness.
No!
It's darkness at the warehouse.
Not the warehouse.
So that goes into the discard pile.
People really need to turn on some lights there.
We throw a darkness cube on there, and I kind of want to deal with that like right away.
I feel like this is one of those things where you gotta like.
But only one person can go to the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. So I've got 2.
Yeah.
I know that my next card at least is going to be investigation, so I have to hope, I guess, that it's not too research underneath it.
But I feel like this is. I heard this also described as like it's got like pandemic aspects of it, where you have to kind of like keep
Put out fires constantly.
keep making sure, because if it gets out of control, you'll get messed up real fast.
I agree. I agree with the idea. Go put out that fire, Ben.
Yeah. So so the first thing, like I said, draw your discard or draw your darkness.
Yep.
The second part of your turn, move to a spot. I'm going to go to the warehouse. Third part of your turn, do any actions you want to do. So in this case, I'm going to play my 2 investigation cards.
Yep. And how do we mark that there's 2 on there? We just can't kind of keep
You
track
keep them
of
above
lines?
your
You're supposed to like put them like above your thing.
Okay.
Because Ben is here. There's a thing here with 4.
Yeah.
He's got 2.
But if you have to shuffle it back into your deck, that's a
Well,
part
they're not.
They're in play right now.
Yeah,
they're in play.
They're not put back.
They go back into your deck.
Yeah, they're not put into
so
your discard pile.
If you move away, those stay there, and then someone else can add to
No,
it?
then they go in your discard pile.
Ah,
Yeah.
I understand. I didn't catch that part. Pardon me.
And then the final thing, I've still got 1 card left in my hand. Instead of discarding that last card, if you'd like, you can have one. You can put a card on reserve.
Ooh.
Which is what I'm going to do here, and then you can hang on to that card until you decide you want to.
You can chuck it in.
You can put
check
1
it
card in reserve?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then so I did my actions, and the last thing, discard, and then draw back up to 3.
And then near.
And I got 2 personal case logs.
Oh no.
And now you also get an exposure now because you.
Yes. So that goes into my discard pile.
All right.
Which I guess I'll put there. All right. That's the end of my turn. So, Surge's turn.
Hi. Darkness.
Darkness at the university.
Oh no, not the university. How do I clear darkness there if I can't research stuff?
When you activate
Advance
one of
it to
these
the
things,
next.
it'll also clear it.
And can I buy stuff from the agency, or do I have to go to the university? Because I have 2 personal case logs.
Okay. Yeah, you can just buy stuff. You can spend your turn at the agency.
So
I'm
that
just
would be buying this guy
Yeah,
here.
I've only got 1 clue, so I'll put the clue into reserve. I'll buy this and put it into my discard.
So this is an advanced technique.
You may trash this card to add 1 additional thing this turn. Cool.
So, and this is for when you're buying stuff, you only get the top. Like you don't.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
think
look
it's just
through-
the top one.
You can't
Alright.
look through the pile.
Ooh, I got a good turn. I got triple investigate. If
Ooh,
somebody can
next
set me
turn.
up for
So
that.
do you have to, for buying these ones, which all cost 4, the ones that are specifically for our classes, do you do the same with investigations where you put logs out on layaway, or do you have to wait till you actually have 4 logs in your hand?
I believe you have to spend it all in 1 turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be a thing for when we have more cards in our hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
For later
Cool,
on.
just because it's impossible to do right now.
There you go. That is. Surge did his turn in like a minute, and that's literally all there is to this game, really. Paul,
Cool.
it's your turn.
Darkness.
You find darkness at the underground.
No, not the underground.
So it is spreading out.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sometimes I'd rather them be in one place so we can do a clear
I've
out.
got the two and 1. So I think I'm going to do the same as Surge.
Nice.
And get the
Advanced technique.
advanced technique.
I drew the same thing as well. So
We're all gonna do that same
I'll
plan?
probably be doing the same thing. Have fun at the warehouse, buddy.
Yeah. I'm
well,
gonna
we,
get,
I mean,
I'm
we
gonna
can't
get,
we can't come and
No,
help, right?
I'm gonna get another exposure. Unfortunately, gotta
You're doing
dive
good
into
work,
this.
Ben. Thank you for supporting the team. I'm going to go to the warehouse or the underground after this.
So okay, so I discard these 2, and then I take this and put it in my
You're
discard
gonna set your
pile.
investigation aside?
Might as well.
Sure. Does that mean I could actually have 4 investigation next turn?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Which means you could do that one. You couldn't do this one because you need.
Yeah, but I could at least I can do a big old one
Well,
shot.
if somebody
there.
goes over
Yeah.
with him, yeah.
All right, Graham.
Yeah. Oh, so I'll redraw.
you get an exposure.
Your darkness
my darkness was just
just
I get an
take exposure.
You just get an exposure.
Well, hey, at least the darkness didn't spread.
Yes.
So there's that. All right,
Alright.
so I'm going to do basically
just
exactly what
exposed
Surge
yourself.
did. I'm going to put my investigation on reserve for
Nice.
next turn. I'm going to discard my 2 personal case logs
Yep.
to get another advanced technique.
Sick.
So the idea is that with this advanced technique is it's normally just a regular investigation, But if you want to, you can trash it to use it as a research instead. So it sort of works as either.
Yeah, seems decent.
Oh, right, yeah. So there's a difference
We
between
all-
discard and trash.
Yeah.
Whereas discard is put it in the discard pile, and trash is take out of your deck.
Does
is
trash
rip
go
it
back
up
in there
and
so
throw
someone
it
else
away.
can buy it, or is it RFC?
Let's try and get one. Let's try and do one person explaining it at
Sorry,
a
yeah.
time.
No, well, Serge was asking you a question.
Yeah.
When you trash it, does it go back into the bin so someone else can buy it, or is it removed
It's
from the
gone.
game?
It's gone from the game. Yeah.
Interesting.
know.
I think only exposure cards go back into the pile.
Yes.
So I get another exposure, the one just for a turn, right?
No,
Or
no,
do you-
you're not
if-
investigating.
Oh, you don't,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
it's
get one
only
if you're at the agency.
the only time you get exposure is when you're out and about investigating out in
Yeah,
the
we
world.
don't expose ourselves at the agency.
Drawing,
Yeah.
drawing for my next turn. Unfortunately, I only drew 2 investigations, so next turn I'm only going to have 3, which is super annoying. So,
Yeah.
all right. Go
Well,
ahead.
you could be me who's going to get another exposure for sure this turn. All right, darkness for my turn.
Take an exposure. Okay.
Darkness at the underground.
Underground. Uh-oh.
Okay,
I gotta hustle down there.
so Serge,
Hi.
I also have. Or,
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
go-
we can
yeah.
tag team it together.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to spend my 1 investigation to add to that and
Yeah, because if you leave, all that will be wasted. So.
discard my other
Discard or
things.
buy? You want to buy a thing or
Yeah,
no?
you have to
I
go to the
have to
agency.
be at the agency.
Oh,
So you have
that's
to
tricky.
leave the
Okay.
warehouse and therefore get rid of all your investigations.
All right, Serge's turn.
Hold on,
Take-
hold on. I still haven't finished my turn.
sorry.
Yeah, let's have one person do the darkness at a time, I
Sure.
think. So I've discarded. I have to shuffle everything back up into my hand again. And
Then you draw that one that you had in the rest of the.
oh yes, yeah, and then the rest go in, which means I for sure at least get to finish this investigation. All right, now it's Serge's turn.
Okay.
Darkness, take exposure.
Okay. Exposures in my thingy. I'm going to move myself to the underground for investigation. I need someone to come back me up because I can't do anything else. That's all of my investigation.
Well, you
'Cause we
finished
have
one.
to, so to clarify,
Oh.
there's 2 of these here, and they each require 4. Mm-hmm. Serge has just done one of them, but it stays here until we clear both of them?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe that. Yeah, you have to.
Well, I can help with that.
Is there a difference in which one I should clear?
They're the same.
They're
Yeah,
the
the
same.
exact
Actually,
same. But
okay.
they
Let me-
have
for
flavor
flavor
text.
purposes, let me read this. Cult activity. A group of dark figures gathers around a swirling fire, their faces hidden by hooded robes. A low and otherworldly chanting carries on for miles, joined at times by the baying of hounds.
No.
An icy wind begins to blow. And then...
It's the same.
It's the same. Okay.
All the cult
So
activities
there's
are the same.
2 of those going on
Well,
underground.
let's
right
get
now.
one into the university because I've cleared one.
No, they don't clear until they go until.
We have to clear both of them.
Yeah, we have to get both.
Okay.
So if you're done,
Yeah, draw for my turn and do a little bit of shuffling.
and so you also, and then you get an exposure.
Yep.
Because-
Do I put it in first and then draw? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Where's
you.
the...
So
Thing go.
I'll put this in for the turn and
have the
then
thing
draw
back?
for the next turn.
Yeah.
Ben, can I have the thing back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I pass my turn.
All right. So I'll come over.
Hold on. Darkness for Paul.
Right. Yes.
At the underground.
Uh-oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
that's actually ideal, yeah.
Because what's going to happen now is green. That's me, and I'm going to go hang out in the underground.
Yep.
I also have 4
Hey!
investigation.
Yep.
So we go boom. By our powers combined, we do both of these.
Yep.
High five.
There you go.
Headcanon, it's
And-
exposure to the darkness. It's like... It's
Well,
it's
exposure to like the world.
The world, because you're out and about
Yeah.
investigating.
But
so
it's like, well, they're asking like, what do they mean by? Is it is this something being exposed to the public? Like, no, this is harmful to us.
Well, and it is also like the picture is like a newspaper story being written about
yeah,
you.
I think the flavor of it is that because we're out and about, sort of like investigating and stuff.
my
like,
bad.
Yeah, we're getting like caught.
We're secret societies.
Right,
They
yeah.
don't want it. We don't want people to know we exist.
So how many do you have on there?
So we're fully investigated now.
Oh,
you have 8 altogether.
You got
4
both
and 4
of them.
each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, great.
So that means that so now we have 2 talismans and these 2.
Yep.
And we can split that up between us however we want, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Cool. Ideally, it's 1 each.
I guess. I don't.
Is there a strategy in giving one person both?
So these have to be taken there,
Oh, so we have to travel there?
and these are just more research. They're like the personal log or whatever.
So to rather than just saying like these and those. So the disturbances that you have cleared like the data from these disturbances have to be taken by one of you to the university. And for clearing the disturbances, you got artifacts? What are those?
Talismans.
Talismans.
They're a reward for solving a
And the talismans,
solving a disturbance.
the talismans are just they just count. They're another card that gives you 1 research. So
Okay, yeah.
so they're like the personal journals.
Great. Okay. So
But you
yeah,
can't
so I
get
guess
new-
those should go in your deck then.
Why don't you take both so there's a chance one of us gets a 4 thing?
Sure. Okay. Well. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'll take both of these.
Yeah, and then
you take both of these.
I'll go to the library and I'll carry stuff back. Does the darkness clear now? Does the
university.
darkness does the darkness only get cleared once we
No, it
make it
gets
back?
cleared now, right?
Yep.
Oh, it gets cleared now. Cool.
Boom.
Do these go in my deck?
No, they
Okay.
are a separate thing.
Okay, so I don't have to like have them in my hand for the turn and then take it to the library.
Oh no, those aren't until somebody else comes. They don't.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I think. Let me just double check that. But I believe the idea is that once we leave and come back,
Oh, you don't know what the mystery is until you get there, so you don't know how much work it is?
because it's a mystery, I guess.
The underground.
Okay, so that's it from, and because that actually cleared that, I don't get the exposure, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
But
So
you guys both end up going back to the agency.
oh, we
whenever
automatically
you
go by
solve.
the
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, so that's it for me. So I'll take this one and then shuffle this up. So go ahead, Graham.
Okay.
All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Darkness.
Flippy darkness, please.
Darkness at the university.
No, no.
Well, you'll be able with 2. You'll be able to clear that, so that's fine.
What do you got, Graham?
I don't think I can do anything this turn. Like, you're at the warehouse, you're going to solve that, and also only one person can be at the warehouse. There's nothing unusual happening at the underground.
Well, you can go to the underground. That will start new things being there.
You can start paying off things if you have a really good investigation hand.
I guess. I've got
if I see.
3.
Yeah. No new disturbance cards are revealed until an agent moves to the underground again.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well then I should just do that because
Preemptively start
because
investigating.
otherwise I'm just wasting 3 investigation.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay.
Well, yeah.
The Watcher, Mr. Permanently this emoji.
Goes down.
He's
there.
just, on his little, he's just like,
He accidentally superglued his hand to his face.
I'm going to the underground. So then I flip over a thing.
Yeah, go for it.
6. Good lord. Vampire bat.
Uh-oh.
A terrible screeching grows louder until a flurry of wings and claws comes bursting through a doorway. Hundreds of bats tear by, but one of the bats is much larger than the others and has acquired a taste for human blood.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did
And you
two?
do a second one
Did
because
two-
we're
oh.
playing with 3 to 4 players.
Right.
Oh boy. The second one is 8.
Uh-oh.
The Walking Dead. Dark shapes shuffle through the halls, searching for something.
So we have to like
They
all
have
work
no
on this.
need for light or warmth. All they care about is their hunger. A hunger for the flesh of the living. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I'll put 3 investigation on layaway.
Nice.
And, so we're,
this is-
we're on our way, and I'll put
Thank
this,
you, Graham.
put this
So-
log
I
in
think
reserve.
you might. I mean, yeah.
14 is what we need to make this happen.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know if we've got that much.
We'll get there.
Wait.
I believe, team.
You.
Yeah, if all of us put 4 in there, if all of us put all in, theoretically we can make it.
We can get
Okay.
to 16.
We
Sure.
can get to 16 if all of us
I
can
mean,
put
Ben's
4.
got to get out of the warehouse, though, so it'll be
Yeah.
another whole loop.
Yeah,
So,
Um,
so
it's not going to be fast.
to clarify, I draw this, then I shuffle and draw from there.
Cool.
Great, okay.
So you could decide to.
Oh, right, I get an exposure, though.
You could decide to just cut your losses and leave if you want to.
Next turn.
On my
On your
next
next,
turn.
depending on what you draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, there you go. That is the end of Graham's turn.
And when you draw exposure, that's just a dead card, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's never anything to exposure. It's literally just to kind of fill up your thing.
Unless all your cards are exposure, in which case you have to go to the agency and get it cleared.
Right.
Actually, that can be really bad if you're halfway through an investigation. You have to leave.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad as it is because I didn't draw very well for next turn. Okay, but go ahead, Ben.
All right. Darkness of the University.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
That's all right. You're going there
I'm
next
heading
turn.
there next turn.
As long as you don't full darkness in the universe.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend my. Finally, I'm gonna finish this investigation.
Hey.
What was it, by the way?
It was cult activity.
Oh, okay.
A group of dark figures gathers around a swirling fire, their faces hidden by hooded robes. A low and otherworldly chanting carries on for miles, joined at times by the baying of hounds. An icy wind begins to blow.
So a lot of these cults hanging around.
Yeah.
Not good. Not
You
good.
can also use exposure for payment if you're an ass. Thanks, Lily.
Wow, really? Wow.
All right, and then I guess, yeah, I'm gonna discard. All right, go back to the agency because I finished the thing.
Nice.
Discard and draw, and that is the end of my turn.
All right.
Surge's turn.
Hi.
No. Darkness at the university.
What are the chances? I was about to solve crime.
So, the darkness goes away, and we.
Dak, please.
So theoretically, we could lose before the cataclysm even shows up.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really change my turn, other than it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was going to be able to, after moving to any location, me draw a number of cards equal to one fewer than a darkness. I was going to get an extra 2 cards.
That was a demo. Brings up a good point that might be clarity for the chat. So revealing the Cataclysm card is something that happens when we level up the university enough and shows what the big terror is, but also how we win the game. Filling up the Cataclysm track down here, as we've already begun to do, is how we lose the game.
Yeah, we
We can lose whenever.
Oh, yeah.
We have to go through a lot of hoops to win.
We might not even know what kills us. We might not even know the cause of the cataclysm and it just died mysteriously.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm still going to... I'm gray. I'm still going to head to the university for my turn.
All right.
I'm going to turn in... So for each one I turn in, do we get to level up twice?
No, because it has a number of the cards requested right
cool.
beside it on there. So you put in 2 cards, which means we go into number 2.
Ooh.
So we are now allowed to have 4 cards. Unfortunately, I don't believe you get to draw that 4 until you do your next draw.
Right, that
discard.
makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, everybody do your thing. I will double check the rules.
And then the cards get discarded too, which is a shame. But yes.
Sorry?
Like, to go up to the next level, we need 3.
Yes.
Oh, 3 new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So these cards go away after we
after we've done the thing.
All right. I'm going to put 1 money in layaway, put those into my bin, and draw 4 for my next turn.
There you go.
And I do not gain an exposure because I'm at the university.
There you go.
Pass.
Nice and easy.
All right. So I've got.
Yeah,
So-
you get to drop to 4.
Now, right. I still. I still
Surge gets to drop to 4, but you and I still have the 3 we drew.
I'm at the same point, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 2, and I've got my. So I have not a lot of good stuff I can do. I could get another advanced technique, but that would involve. I would have to chuck my current advanced technique,
Huh.
which would be kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Counterintuitive.
You guys want to, like, are we, okay, because we're working together. So, are we going to converge on the underground and try to clear these awful things, or
So
We should decide that
does
now.
Yeah.
does the team think I should bail?
I have 4 money next turn, so I can get one of my specialized clue things. So I think it's probably better for me next turn to invest
You have 4
in.
what?
I have 4 books. 1 on layaway,
Okay.
1, 2, and then burning this.
Okay.
So I could get a 2-1, which I think would be really important for us in the long run. So I will not be able to help you, but my next one is a mystery, and I don't have any mysteries right now.
Because I've got 3. We need 14 total.
Yeah.
I've got 3, and I only drew 1 for my next turn.
Well, you only have 4 in your deck.
Yeah, I know, but I got another. But the point is, it's going to be.
I'll be there in 2 turns, and my next turn after this, I'm probably going to have 5 or 6.
Okay, so like I can wait.
Yeah, I will be there in 2 turns, and I will be able to probably drop a lot at the
So
end.
what we're saying is Paul should go now.
So
Well, he should get his darkness.
as you go over there, I'm only going to.
Oh, did we not darkness yet?
We haven't done darkness for me yet. No, that's true.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh?
We should always make sure that
In the
we
underground.
let that
All right.
happen before we talk about.
Let's
Yeah.
definitely accelerate underground stuff then.
All right. Well, I guess I can arrive here. Actually, if I come there, I can help get rid of people's exposure.
I mean, getting a bunch of
cool.
exposure is not necessarily the worst thing in the world because remember, you can spend that turn at the agency if you get a handful of exposure to trash.
Yeah, it's
stuff,
true.
Right?
But if we invest investigations and we have exposure, don't we lose all our stuff and head back to the agency?
yes.
Okay, so there's a risk associated.
Or I could
But
try.
yeah, your entire hand has to be an exposure.
Or I mean, I'm going to have a lot of research, which would be kind of wasted. That's the problem, is that I'm currently kind of research.
It's okay. So
oriented.
it seems like everybody is saying that Graham should just bail at this point. If
I
neither
didn't
one of
even-
you guys
I didn't
is
even
saying
do
that
my
you should
thing.
go,
What's your thing?
I took my ability. I get to brainstorm for one every turn. I get to draw.
I also forgot to do my ability.
I get to at the start of my turn. I get to draw, or I may draw one card from my deck and put one card from my hand back on top of my deck.
Yeah.
So
right.
I can put 2 investigation on top, so we can have 5 towards the 14 if I stay.
I think I might try to go for the museum,
Okay.
because I'll actually be able to get that next turn. Get one of these things.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So, okay, I'm going to try that.
Okay.
So...
I can just stay here and keep grinding. That's also fine.
I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon, and I'll help you out a bunch.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've
We'll do that.
got 3 investigation. in hand
Nice.
Right now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll stay
I'll
put
come
then.
help you.
So I am, so I'll go here,
Yeah.
and I will put one.
Oh yeah. Can you put one? Okay.
I'll put one research down on the museum, and then I will bank this advanced technique and discard.
Can you pay over time?
The technique.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's only those ones that you can't?
I think so, yeah.
Ah,
And I will discard that,
nice.
and then I will. I'm done. So
Yeah.
I will drop to 4 now.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, my turn. Darkness.
Take exposure.
Man, why?
Hey, better than, the university getting
I
darkened.
guess. All right, so I'm
Yes, you're
going
creative.
to use my crafted luck. I'm going to draw this card because I know it's investigation. Put it into my hand, and I'm going to put. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put this exposure back.
And unless you
Ooh,
have
is
all
that a chance?
exposures.
I would say actually to keep that exposure, because remember, if you
What if
get
you have
if you had a
3, yeah.
handful of exposure, you have to go back to the.
Well, I
agency.
know I've only got 2 in. I know I only have 2 in the deck so.
Oh, okay. Then there you
if
go.
you think you're safe.
I mean, I have 3 now, but one's in the discard.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Then bucket.
Interestingly, you can also reserve exposure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could tuck it as the card that's out of the way.
I mean, I don't.
And
think
it
I
gets
wanna do
and
that,
if
but
it's and if it's in your reserve, it goes away when it hits the agency as well.
I do only have 2, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? I'll put this research back just to be extra super
I,
safe.
And you're-
I appreciate it.
You're drawing up to 4 too, right? So
Oh, good point. Oh, good point.
Yeah.
That actually makes a big difference because there's 3 left in the deck, so that could easily
Yeah, you
happen.
could have that.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to put 2 more investigation down towards the goings on at the underground. So there's
All right.
there's 6 and 8, so there's still 14 going down there, but I got 5 towards it.
You're doing good, buddy.
I'm investigating the heck out of this place. So
Alright.
then I'm going to discard this other exposure,
Get
draw
one-
up to 4.
And get one more exposure for the end of the turn as well.
Right. And that happens before I do this? Okay. So I'm drawing 1, 2, 3, and then it's the
Doesn't
discard.
really matter which one.
One of them's going to be an exposure.
I
Anyway.
don't need to shuffle because they're all the same thing. So
Alright.
this is my hand now.
Nice. Well, come rescue you.
2
I'm coming
research,
for
2
you, G.
exposure. I'm holding on.
Okay. I'm going to, I guess. Oh, right. Darkness first.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Take exposure.
Oh my goodness.
I like you're investigating these
What's your special
zombies and
ability?
vampire bats.
So my special ability is whenever I forgot to use it last time, which sucks. Whenever I play the last card in a completed investigation, I can remove 1 darkness from another location.
Oh.
Interesting. Cool.
Which I believe also includes the Cataclysm.
Actually?
we should probably
We should check that.
I'll take a look.
That seems
That seems
super
OP.
good.
Anyway, so I gotta, guys, don't screw us. I'm gonna go help G.
Yeah.
Because I've got 3 more investigations,
Nice.
so we're at 8,
Nice.
which means we only need 6 more.
Yep.
And then that's gonna be my turn, so I'm gonna take another exposure
Oh my goodness.
and draw 4.
All right.
2, 3, 4.
All right, sir, just. Oh.
That is my turn.
Chat is saying that it does not count on the Cataclysm because it's not a location.
Right,
Ah,
it's not.
That's
There
what
you
I was,
go.
that's what I was
Cool. There you
looking
go.
up. Yeah.
The
I was like,
cataclysm is more a state of mind.
Technically, by the way, I'm going to say that I am completing this 1 investigation.
Oh.
So Oh, it has to be another location. Nowhere else is dark. Damn it.
All right.
Do you count as
Does that work even?
That
I
one?
guess.
Yes, because they're not. It's each is an individual.
Sure.
Okay. So
Investigation.
we've solved The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I figured out what's up with these zombies.
There's
zombies.
We're gonna put them back in the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Now, can anyone
How about this bat?
now that you're here, Alexandra, sup with that bat?
That's a large bat.
It's a big old bitey boy.
Well, hopefully we have friends that can come help us determine
Hey, you
this.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark me.
Darkness at the warehouse.
Okay.
All right.
A lot of darkness. I'm going to go somewhere else. To the agency. And while I'm here, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, burn this forever, 4, and purchase the special outsider clue.
The outsider.
Outsider.
Can you put
ability?
this in the burn pile?
Ooh, you can
I'll read
listen
this.
to the
Here.
voices.
As an outsider, listen to the voices. Add an extra 2 if there are 2 or more darkness
Add an
at the
extra
location.
to what?
Clue? Add an extra
To
2
investigation?
clue
Yeah.
if there are 2 or more darkness at the location when you play this ability.
Okay.
So
And
it's
it's
2
worth 2.
already, and so if there's 2 or more darkness, it's actually worth 4.
Wow.
I can just walk in and just
Save
elbow
the day.
drop
Okay,
the dark,
the upper level skills are spicy.
elbow drop the darkness. That was totally worth my turn.
Definitely worth spending to get those
Okay.
better skills.
So, sorry, I shouldn't do that. I'm actually going to put my exposure into my hand to make my next draw better. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come one-shot this thing. I got 4 exposure lined up next time. I'm going to give a little bit of.
Well, we need
we're at?
6.
Yeah, but it's we're getting there. I'm helping. I'm helping.
That's not one shot.
That's not one
I
shot.
will, I will not be able to help. So,
Yeah. I have one more.
And I have to just sit here because I can't. If I leave,
All that goes away.
How do I get this out of here?
You can choose to put it in your discard whenever you want.
Ah, okay.
All right.
And reserve. Ooh.
all right.
darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness at the warehouse.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, you can go solve mysteries there too.
Nobody's even bothering to pay attention
Yeah.
to the warehouse.
All right,
Okay.
Paul, what
All
you
right. So I'm going to complete the museum here.
got? Okay.
Doo-doo-doo.
What are you grabbing?
These two are interesting. This one is, so we've got the Spear of Destiny, the Mask of Tutankhamun, and the Kirkstorp Spheres. This one is once per turn, you may trash 1 exposure from the top of your deck.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So if you see the top one is, but then this one is, at the start of your turn, you may discard the top card from your deck.
Oh, so if you just don't like it, you can get it out of the way.
Interesting. So one is set up your next turn. The other is thin your deck.
And then this one is, I just have a permanent 1 investigation, which also seems handy.
Wow. Wow. Those are all really good.
Because remember, these don't act. I don't believe they actually end up going. You use them.
You put them out. You can
Yeah.
only have up to 2 out at once, I think. So I think at the moment I am actually doing pretty good for. I don't have
Any
exposure,
curses? Yeah.
so I think I'm going to
Exposure.
go for this guy here. So I just always have 1 investigation.
Do we have another?
I'm on team thin your deck personally.
Think so? So this one.
Yeah, or the Mask of King Tut. Just being able to always discard an exposure card seems pretty sweet.
Only if it's at the top of the deck, though.
Yeah, I mean, but you can.
So this allows you to trash the exposure. This one allows you to discard whatever card is at the
I think
top
this
of your
card would be better for Graham because he can set it up with his brainstorm.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas, because there's a little bit of chance if it gets
deck.
there.
Also, my
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
my thing is I can just trash 1 exposure a turn anyway.
Oh.
If it's in my
okay.
hand.
Then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
One of
just
these
take-
two.
maybe
Let's get this one for Graham because
Yeah,
that
Sensei's
seems.
divining nope.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to take this one.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stop trying to connect everything
Thing to
mechanic to a
magic?
magic card.
This is not the magic stream.
It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try and not connect everything to a magic
Okay,
card.
so I take this.
I love how they're framing everything in terms of magic cards.
Can I just?
That's all we know.
And I can just play this out whenever I want,
I
right?
believe so. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is just going to be here.
Cool.
There. So Paul permanently has an investigation point at all times.
Wow.
That he can use,
That's
which
awesome.
means he can sit at a place and always be guaranteed to put 1 more into it. I believe.
That's great.
Oh, does that every turn I put 1 in? Is that
Well,
how
it's
that works?
worth 1 point, right? How
I
else
think
would
it just means that
Oh, that you can set it into your thing.
that it's like
Right,
I always
yeah,
have that
okay.
played. So does a new
Yes.
thing go in there?
It is the Eye of Odin.
Ooh,
That
At the
seems
start
good.
of your turn, you may swap the top card of your deck for the one in your reserve.
interesting. Combos with the
Yeah.
Mask of Tutankhamun.
All right, so I'm done. Discard those two
Draw
and
4.
draw 4.
Do you want to put something in your reserve?
I have.
Oh,
Oh, we could. So, my friends.
Hi.
Paul puts the item into his discard and it cycles through his deck. There you go.
Oh,
Until
do
you
I?
play it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Remember, because no cards cards you buy always go into your discard
Right,
the
right,
first
right,
time you
right.
get
Good
them.
call. Good call.
So if your combined powers can't solve this, we're probably in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Because high chance
Yeah.
that at the end of my turn I draw a hand of exposure.
Well, you can brainstorm too.
Is that how that works?
So,
yes, it is. At the start of the turn, that's a good point.
First off, let's start with
Yeah,
the darkness. Darkness at the warehouse.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I might have to go one-shot that.
What? Okay. Again, we're gonna. If we don't solve this,
I can put-
we lose a lot.
I can put.
I think it's
three,
way
I
better
can put 3
to
towards
come
it.
help us at the underground.
Is it more important the underground, or is it more important to prevent a second cataclysm?
Well, that being said, we don't know that the next one's going to be the warehouse, whereas we
Like-
know that
Yeah.
Graham's going to have to leave. So,
Like I can put 3 towards it.
I think I'm the only person who can one-shot this though, because I have.
Except we don't know what's going to pop up there.
Yeah, but it has more than 2 darkness. I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I 100% disagree with you going to the warehouse, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if Graham gets a handful of exposure, we lose like 6.
But not
To that.
until it goes all the way around
Yeah.
again.
But
Don't we?
no, because it would right.
Oh, I guess we won't know until the end of my turn because we'll know what I draw.
So anyways, let's
find out.
do
So
Graham.
you did you did the darkness? It was the warehouse. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's my turn. I can brainstorm. There's literally no reason to do that.
Oh yeah, there is. You can put a clue on top of your deck to make sure you don't break your next turn.
Oh yeah.
You can set up your next turn so that no
So I
matter
can put
what.
this exposure into my hand and put the research on top, so I know that for sure I will have a research in my hand next turn, so I won't be bricked. Okay.
There you go.
So I can't do anything because I have 3 exposure and a research in my hand. So I'd have to sit here and really think about this bat.
You're all
This is
investigated
super
out.
bugging me, you guys. It's big and it's got giant teeth, but I don't understand.
All right.
Is it a zombie? No, the other thing was zombies.
so
So
you're discarding your hand and drawing.
give me an exposure.
All right. Beep.
So there's discard. I'm going to draw an exposure and a research, and then I'm going to shuffle up.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll find out now. Where darkness time.
Ah,
Darkness at the underground.
All right.
That's fine. Because we're eventually going to solve that. Okay, so it's my turn.
what? Okay. So I have the same hand again. I have exposure, exposure, exposure.
I'm chucking another investigation into this. And so we've got 2 there. You know what? I'm going to actually swap out and put an exposure on layaway. 5. That way I literally cannot go that. And I'll discard the rest of it, gain another exposure because I'm out here and about, and end my turn and draw 4.
Okay, so real talk.
So
I can finish off.
we
We'll
should.
see what the darkness is first.
Yeah, we
absolutely.
should see what the
I
dark
guess-
because it might not. It might be moot. If it's at the dark, if it's at the warehouse, it doesn't matter because it'll
Sure.
happen anyway. So flip it and rip
Darkness
it.
at the warehouse.
Well, there we go. Fire at the Taco Bell. Okay.
Well,
So given that, Serge,
Hi.
you want to come to the underground?
Hey, you guys, what
there
up?
we go. It
How's it
never
going?
mattered.
I like,
anyway.
I like something terrible happened at the warehouse, but we didn't even know what it was.
We
Yeah.
think.
After moving to any location, you may draw a number of cards equal to the darkness -1. I'll just draw this exposure because I can avoid it next turn.
Sure.
When you begin an investigation,
That's your ability.
yeah,
Yeah.
better under pressure.
I'm just relaying it to
Oh,
the
yeah,
chat
yeah.
because the chat
Oh,
can't see
okay.
what you're doing.
That's a good point. Yeah, the longer we wait, the more exposure I end up with.
When you begin an investigation, you may choose to discard.
So this
by
is
the way,
fun.
when we solve this, give them all to me. I can go to the university and I can hit our next upgrade
Oh, do you get a
because
bonus for that?
I've already got one. We get 2 more.
Yeah.
And we'll go. Well,
And-
no, because then we get 5 and we uncover the cataclysm.
Also, on my next turn, I can I can force myself to have a handful of exposure,
Oh.
and I'll be at
And
the
it
agency
automatically
anyway.
get there.
Well, when we solve one,
Yeah.
we auto go back to the agency.
Yeah, but I can give myself the full exposure
Yeah,
hand and then
and then
turf
get rid
them
of
all.
it, totally.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Well, whatever. I crush it. I have access to. Oh, that's out of my hand. I have
can
access to
reserve.
4.
So Paul needs 1.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I have an ability I can do it here. When you begin an investigation, you may discard
you
a card.
don't have your master ability yet. That's why it says master ability, and you have to unlock your master ability.
Oh, I was thinking about all kinds of nerdy stuff there. Well, then my plan to go up and one-shot anything is a lie.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well,
I
you had such a big talk.
I talked a
Yeah.
big game, and it turns out I might not just be good at games. Whatever. I put in 4.
Guys, I've been holding my magnifying glass backwards. I apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you guys. All right, 4 in. Expose me.
So we've got 13.
Yep, we
need
need
one
one
more.
more, Paul.
So, which I can do. So that's
Okay.
no problem.
Good.
Now, I have an ability here that says at the start of your turn, something happens.
Yeah.
That's before I move, isn't it?
Well, this is the start of your turn, so the
Because I really want to move to here and then do this, because that will make it so everyone can discard exposure, which is really good.
I
But-
think you have to be. Yeah, you have.
I have to be there
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, here we go.
Darkness at the Warehouse. It's starting up.
Something
again.
really bad is happening in
Yeah,
the
we
warehouse.
gotta go check it out.
We should probably investigate at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna go here,
Yeah.
Hey.
Group effort.
and I'm going to.
We need 1.
Yeah, I have one. That's not a problem.
Cool.
In fact, I have. I'm like, hey guys, I brought the Spear of Destiny.
Oh, cool. What's up?
Oh.
Oh, that's what we needed to kill a bat.
Yeah.
Bats are allergic to spears.
They're allergic to destiny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah,
And so, I mean, I could do other stuff, but that does it.
yeah.
Sweet.
So I guess I'll just discard these.
Okay, so that clears out the darkness here. Mm-hmm. All right. And then
Two
get-
talismans come out of this.
okay.
We don't all have to take something, do we?
Nope.
So
Okay.
you
So
take
I
those.
think we established. Yeah, I'll take.
you take those, 'cause
I'll
I'm
take
the
credit
leveler
for all
of
the
the thing
all
up.
the mystery solving.
Yeah, sure. Graham, take both of those because you're about to clear all your exposure. So you'll have
good call.
you'll have a better chance for your next turn of being able to buy the exposure cleary thing. That'll be really powerful for you.
Perfect.
Nice, nice.
All right. Well, there we go.
And then I will discard this
And draw back up to 4.
and draw it back up to 4.
There we go. Good job, team.
We got
Yay.
there.
That was a
team.
really tough one.
That was
I,
good.
I,
solve.
I
Good.
brought the spear.
Yeah.
So we have 2 cataclysms, and we haven't even uncovered what the mystery is
we're,
yet.
we're about to.
Oh.
Darkness.
I'm going to on my turn.
Yeah.
All right. Darkness at the underground.
Seriously, we were just
did
there.
that. All right. So I'm going to. So if I'm at
Who
the
left the
agency,
darkness in the under?
So if I have a handful of exposure, I am
Yeah.
obliged. I return to the agency,
And you have to rest.
and rest means I just pitch the exposure, like trash it.
Trash it forever.
RFG.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to draw this exposure.
Nice.
And then I'm going to put this research back on top of my deck.
Nice.
And oops, whoops, I have all this exposure,
no.
but I'm already at the agency. Goodbye.
What a shame.
There you go. Perfect. That was a great turn.
Oh, I feel so cleansed.
Does exposure go back into here because we can't ever run out of it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it is. Yeah, we can't run out.
Okay.
You can always be more exposed, Serge.
Okay.
So then I draw 1, 2, 3. I've only got 1 exposure left in my deck, and these are both the same thing. So I'll just put those there, and I will
Nice.
draw. So now I have 3. Ooh, I can buy something from the museum next turn.
Well, you could also set up 4 because of your draw switcheroo and get your
Remember,
super
those are
treasure.
supposed to go back in your discard.
Oh, right. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. So that was those 2. So I'll shuffle all that. That's a really good point, actually. But I
After,
could.
remember. Also, this is in your discard pile.
Oh.
After you solve investigation, all your spent things go back into your discard.
I
yeah,
could
otherwise
still-
nobody's going to draw
Yeah.
any investigation
I could.
stuff.
I mean, I could still potentially have 3.
Yeah.
Oh no, I definitely will have 3 because I have 1 on layaway. So worst case, I can go to the museum and buy something.
Nice.
There you go. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Darkness. Take exposure. Okay. I really got to take a rest. Anyways, so I'm going to spend my turn
Nice.
going to the university
Hooray!
and putting this cult activity, this Walking Dead and Vampire Bat. I'm studying it for a little bit, and dun. We are now at level 3, which means we can have 5 cards.
Wow.
It's a zombie vampire bat cult.
But it also means that after all this investigation and all these disturbances we've been solving, we get to find out what is truly causing the end of the world.
Ooh.
Read
It is Ragnarok.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sounds bad.
Uh-oh.
It is not a single horror that is rising up from the bowels of the earth, but rather an army of long-forgotten gods that are trying to lay claim to the mortal realm.
Uh-oh.
There are too many to face alone, so the agency must recruit their own legion to fight them back. Some allies are found in the most unlikely of places. An agent may put disturbance cards into play the same way they would an artifact. An agent may not move to the Cataclysm unless they have at least 2 disturbance cards in play. So, what that means is, as Paul has his thing here, Paul's going to have to get that artifact out of the way.
So, but yeah, because we can only have 2 artifacts.
Yeah. So, before we can even start going to the Cataclysm and spending investigation points into it, we have to go solve some more mysteries. Each of us has to have 2.
So
You have to have 2 in your play before you can do it, basically.
So what do they do? Or do they just take up space?
Yeah. They enable you to go to the Cataclysm and start solving
basically
it. It's like a key. We each have to solve 2 mysteries.
So basically we don't get any artifacts.
Yeah.
Man.
I guess I'm not going to spend the money on the artifact then.
Brutal. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah,
Rough.
basically what we're doing is
He's got it for now.
We're recruiting vampires and cults and stuff to come help us fight in Ragnarok.
Honestly, I mean, I don't have anything else to do for my turn. I might still just buy something to help solve the mystery.
We have to get a lot of we have to
yeah.
get 8 cards before we can.
Yeah. So for
Plus whatever we spend to actually try and unlock stuff.
With 4 players to stop the Cataclysm, we need 33 investigation.
So we need to make our decks fat.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to get these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got to work on this.
Fortunately, this isn't one that necessarily affects our mystery-solving prowess. It just puts a gate on how we can go do it.
So we have to get 8.
Oofu.
We have to get 8 disturbance cards plus whichever ones we want to spend to actually upgrade our hand.
Yeah. Now remember, there is no time limit on Ragnarok necessarily, right? As long as we keep our darkness levels down.
I think Thor would argue with that.
Granted,
Real
I mean,
thick
there's
deck.
only so many times we can research at the university, right?
We should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually just the 2 bottom ones here are the ones from before, and we should probably not encounter everything in the same order, because if you're gonna put these on the bottom, then
Oh, yeah,
So
I mean,
let's
we'll-
just start a discard
Right,
pile
yeah,
until we
that
run
makes
out.
sense. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. I am actually going to, before my turn's done, I'm going to take this Chronicle out and put this personal case log. And
Your
now
first
I've
says,
got...
gods, I love this. It's like, what? These idiots are going to end the world? I like the world. I do weird stuff in the world. This is unforgivable. Fine, I'll help you.
I've got 5
Because basically what we're
exposure.
doing is we're recruiting the cultists and the undead,
Yeah.
the fucking vampire bats, and being
Yeah.
like, "Guy, we need to stop that."
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going
That's a
to
lot.
discard and draw 5.
Imagine the zombies are like, "Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That whole thing is a lot.
And we're like,
we're
yeah.
gonna help you."
Yeah, there's like the montage of us like talking to the different. It's like
Yeah.
there's like the vampire bats like.
Yeah.
It's like and then we go.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Darkness me.
Darkness at the underground.
Oh man, does that mean I should just hustle right there, or do you think I have some time to buy something?
get exposure to the university?
There's if
Pardon me?
there's
get
2
exposure
things
to the
there, it might take a couple
Oh,
turns.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna
Did you
head.
get exposure at the university?
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to head. What's that? Darkness at the underground. I should go investigate. I'm Gray. What have I found?
Timmy's at the
You
underground.
found a media trap. When this
Oh,
card
no.
is revealed at the start of an investigation, trash it and take 2 exposure. If all revealed cards are media traps, draw 1 more disturbance.
It's a second media trap.
Oh no.
So, boah.
3?
So, wait, draw 1 more. No. 2.
Wait.
Take 2 exposure.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Sorry, I
If
misread
all
that.
revealed cards are media traps, draw 1 more disturbance. So there's only 1 disturbance, but Serge just took 2 exposure as for showing up.
Uh-oh.
Then you take
No, I take
4.
another 2, right?
yeah, because there's 2 for each card.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's 4 total. Right. Okay.
Okay. And
Sir, can you comment on the?
Sir, can you comment? Hey, what's going on?
I don't even belong here. I'm
Why are you avoiding the question?
So what's the extra
So your
one I have to
actual
take?
disturbance is living shadow.
Oh.
A single bare bulb burns dimly in the ceiling of the room, forgotten about for years. But since the shadows seem to dance about the walls, forming in wispy fingers around your throat,
Whoa.
it's happy to finally have company.
Oh, no.
But it's only 9.
It's a
Only.
Well, it's only 1.
Shadow Friend.
Technically, it's less than the 14.
Yeah,
we need
it was
to deal with.
14 last time.
That's true. Technically,
Oh, good.
technically 9 is less
than 14.
in a lot of
Technically.
in a lot of ways it's less than 14.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
what you gonna do, buddy?
Current PM alien spy insider claims. This week on the London Chronicle.
Oh, these are, the exposure
The
has
exposure
funny
cards are all the
little
same.
flavor text. Like I've got teen convicted in a cult
Oh,
killing.
they're not all the same. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Jailed cult leader missing at large.
All right, I have one thingy I can pay, but it's my special one.
Okay.
So I get to put 2 investigation on it and add an extra 2 if there are 2 or more darkness. So I put 4 down already.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go.
There
Doing
you go.
good, doing good.
And so I'll put these. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna.
I can bring 3 to bear. Next
Whatever.
turn.
I'll put these down. I'll draw 2, and then I'll draw 3 more, and let's see if they're all exposure cards.
I mean, fortunately, you're safe.
I know.
He's got,
You've got $1.
Surge has 4? Surge put 4
I
down?
put 4 investigation.
And
down
you
so
have-
far.
I can put 4 down.
Oh,
Oh,
my
cool.
goodness. Actually,
Then
sorry.
I
I
can-
take 1 more exposure for
Then
the
I
end of my
can solve
turn.
it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Or I was going to buy something, but maybe I should.
Darkness at the university.
All right, well, that's fine. Okay, so first thing, at the start of my turn, I can trash 1 exposure from the hand of any number of agents at my location. So if anybody else is at the agency and wants
Hey,
to trash an exposure,
That's me.
In your
feel
hand?
free.
I do.
You have to be at the agency.
You're not at the
You're at the
agency.
university.
Oh, right.
But I am. Curator connected to occult inquiries? Wait a minute. Group disappears while exploring house on the hill. Mike Selinker, lead reporter.
What?
An unusual group of companions mysteriously vanished during last night's rainstorm. Friends say they were on a dare to stay the night at the infamous house on the hill. Police believe one of the group might have lured the... Go to page 3 for more.
That's funny.
Shout out
Nice.
to betrayal, I guess.
Nice.
All right,
Good
so,
job, Mike.
Did that-
Exposure,
Okay.
exposure, yeah.
Exposure. Awesome. Thank you for that.
Hey, the Illuminati is a friend to everyone.
Wow.
And then
Apparently, I'm the traitor again.
I'll go and hang out in the underground.
All right.
Yeah.
And so I've got my Spear of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I will put these 2 down and put this down.
All right. We only need 1 more.
So that's 4 down on that.
I have 1 in my hand. If you want to spend your turn
Oh.
buying things like you want.
Well, we'll see. We'll see
Sure,
what
yeah.
see what the darkness is, because if it's
Yeah.
at 3, I don't know if we can risk it.
Yeah, if
That's true.
it's at 3,
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
for it.
that's a good
Otherwise,
point.
All right.
So yes, I will discard.
Mike Selinker was a judge on Tabletop Deathmatch, yeah.
I'll discard these 2,
He's a
these
cool dude.
3, and draw back up.
Okay.
And we're drawing up to 5 now.
Why does me reading about betrayal at the house on the hill in any way make Ben the traitor?
Chat likes to just.
Y'all
call
are
me the
just
traitor.
really thirsty for harping on Ben.
All right, you're done.
Yeah,
Start of Graham's turn. Darkness at the
All right.
warehouse.
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's
Cool.
good.
Oh,
That's
No,
fine.
that's fine,
Okay,
because
okay.
this means we can...
Yeah, you
So
can
I
do your
can
thing.
buy a thing,
Yeah.
and Ben can go and finish the living shadow.
Which, by the way, if I'm the one to finish, I can take a darkness cube away from another location.
Ooh. All right.
So I can put the reserve just into my hand,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to put the reserve into my hand. I don't have to replace it either, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, because I don't need this investigation, so I'm going to put this investigation here.
There you go.
I don't need to do my thing, because I don't
Yeah.
I don't need to do
Don't
my
worry
weird
about it,
brainstorm thing, because I don't want to. So I'm going to go to the museum.
Very nice.
And what was the one?
I think that's the one.
The Mask of Tutankhamun. Once per turn, you may trash an exposure. Right, so I can stack an exposure on top of my deck and then pitch it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's 1 per turn. You can do it whenever you want.
Yeah, it's not at the beginning. It's not at the start.
Yeah. What? Oh, I see. Because that one's discard, but trash is actually what I want
Yeah.
for exposure. And starting turning my swap. Yeah. Okay. So I will.
Take the Mask of King Tut.
Yeah. So these go in my discard. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take the Mask of King Tutankhamun.
All right. The next item is the Drop-A-Stones.
I beg your pardon?
Ancient discs telling the stories of visitors from beyond our world.
Ooh.
Bonus worth extra money.
You do not take exposure when leaving an investigation.
Great. Now,
Oh,
if Ben
when
is not
leaving
the traitor, I'll be
investigation.
disappointed.
That's interesting.
He's not. Ben literally can't be the traitor. We've drawn the cataclysm.
Yeah. At this point, it is not possible.
It's not actually possible.
I mean, he could
no
actually.
one can be the traitor. He
he-
could get mad and flip the table,
Yeah.
so keep on him,
can-
I guess.
He can't mechanically be the traitor.
Yeah.
All right. My
our-
turn.
In our hearts.
He's standing up on my behalf. Darkness, take
Right, this goes to my
exposure.
discard.
Sure,
Oh.
fine. Why not? I actually haven't got.
Oh, do I get exposure for being at the museum?
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't.
Not the museum.
Oh.
The only time you gain exposure that isn't from like a
Media
darkness
trap?
is if you're doing an ongoing investigation.
Cool, cool.
Man, I got brutally meteor trapped.
All right, I'm gonna come down here and I'm
Hi.
gonna finish this investigation with y'all.
Where'd that
Wow.
booklet at?
Okay.
What? What do you need?
The booklet.
It's down here.
I just wanted to.
So multiple triggers are now on the stack.
Okay. How would you like to resolve them?
So the first one is I'm the last one. I'm the one finishing it, which activates my special ability, Shield of Faith. When I play the last card in a completed investigation, I remove 1 darkness from another location. I'm gonna take 1 off the warehouse.
Sweet. Okay.
Now we remove these darkness cubes.
Yep.
And there was 1 solved, so we have a talisman and
You want that to
this.
go into your inventory? Who wants to go back to the library?
I haven't bought any upgrades, so
Okay.
if possible, I wouldn't mind taking that.
So you want the talisman?
The talisman.
I'm
yeah.
going to skip my next turn because I have 4 exposure on me. So maybe we can give it to Paul. Paul, are you okay carrying that back around with you? I mean, it doesn't even have to be your next turn.
Well, I mean, we're
Like, you
all
can-
gonna want these. We don't want to necessarily trade these in.
Well, we probably want to unlock our master abilities.
Yeah, that's
or,
true.
Or turn off the library darkness, the underground university.
That's true. We'll have to
darkness.
do that eventually anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, sure.
I'll
What
do it.
a slog it's going to be to stop Ragnarok.
So this
Yeah.
does not go into the deck.
No, that stays off to the
Stopping
side.
Ragnarok is gonna not be gonna be really easy.
Okay.
Not gonna be easy.
So that is the thing I did this turn. I am going to discard my cards and draw 5 more.
Sick.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
Darkness me.
Darkness for Surge. Take exposure.
Really? Oh, I get this back in my deck too. All right. So my turn. I'm going to rest.
My
at-
artifact is in my discard.
I'm going to rest at the agency. So I'm going to take the 1 clue I have in reserve and the 3 from my hand and put them back into the thingy.
Good call.
I'm going to. Maybe I'll try and buy something. So I'm going to put.
You can't. That was your turn.
No. But set up my next turn so I can put something in reserve.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
put this into my discard, and then I'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. I got the exposure, which I was hoping for, because I'm going to start a turn in the same zone as Paul. So I'll be able to trash another one of my exposure.
Oh wait, I
Perfect.
should have another one. shouldn't
Yeah,
Well,
five
five
cards
cards in
now.
total.
I forgot to draw my hand.
All right.
Nice hand. Oh, my deck is. I have no exposure right
Must
now.
be
This
nice.
is awesome.
That's a
Yeah.
good feel.
I? My go.
Paul's turn. Darkness at the university.
Ooh.
All right, and so
We're gonna
I
need 4
University,
cards, by the way, to
Acme
solve
University.
that.
right. All right, so yes, if you are here with me and you have exposure in your hand,
At the agency?
yes,
Hell yeah, get rid of this shit.
you can trash one.
Right, I guess we could literally put it on
Yeah.
top. It literally
You
just
can trash one exposure from the hand of any number of agents at your location. I have no exposure in my
I
hand.
guess it depends on what Paul does this turn, but I'm probably going to go to the warehouse next turn because I'll have 5 investigate.
That's a good number.
I have 3 investigate, and I
It's
also
not
have
free shop.
3. Wait,
Or
I
I
should
could-
actually. Oh, I don't
Or I
want.
could trash my advanced technique to buy another artifact, but since we know we're going to have to pitch those eventually.
I don't really want
anyway.
the. I want these guys. The advanced
Yeah.
technique is not that great.
I mean, the artifact going back in
It's
your
like
deck
a,
still
it's,
counts
it's
as
like
a resource.
it's like a step up, right? It's just like it helps.
Oh wait, yeah, actually, I can chuck this to
It helps
get.
build the deck.
Right, I could do that. Okay, that's what I'll do.
What?
Because this thing can, I can discard this to get the 1 research.
Yes.
So I'll do that. So I will play these 3, and then throw my artifact back in the deck
All right, and grab your
and
special
take
ability.
my Illuminati ability.
What's your special ability?
What do you do that's so special?
Directed misdirection. So it's a 2
Are
investment.
the Illuminati even real? Probably, but I wouldn't be there.
Look, I'm the Illuminati, and I can tell you we're not real.
Yeah,
I believe him.
he seems like he knows what he's.
I would know.
He seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So this is a 2 investigation thing, and when played, any agents at this location may draw a card.
Oh, that's just really neat.
I'm friend to
You're
everybody.
very helpful, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so that
cuddle
is going to
buddy.
be
So that all goes in there.
the end of
I'm
Paul's
gonna
turn.
reserve investigation, and that goes there, and I will draw and discard. So go ahead.
And the darkness.
It is time for Graham's Darkness. Darkness at the warehouse.
That's cool
Alright,
because that's what I
nice.
was going to do.
So the
anyway.
university is going to be in trouble soon.
So at the
Get
beginning
him,
of
G.
my turn, I'm going to
Brainstorm.
draw this investigate and replace it with this research. And I'm going to I'm going to wander over to the warehouse.
Oh, very nice.
What do we find at the warehouse? Wha-bam! Madness.
Madness.
Only madness is at the warehouse.
I can't.
Possibly beat it.
There's no way I could beat this by myself.
Uh-oh.
And
It needs 7.
Uh-oh.
All right, madness. Whispers in the dark. The sound of footsteps echoing from all directions. Flashes of light and outlines of figures, both human and other. The room spins and the doors vanish. Your mind is not entirely your own.
is the other bat.
So,
Both human and
Oh,
other.
dear.
Possibly a mouse.
man, I really thought 5 would be enough for like.
But I mean, can you get it eventually?
Well, no, because I only have maximum 5. Like I can't. If I put 5 down, I can't draw it.
gonna
How
have
can
to
you
ditch.
how does he abandon it? Does he just leave
just
now, or does he have to
leave.
leave
He
next
has to
turn?
leave next turn,
So-
and also takes another exposure.
So you've held onto it the whole time, and if you give up, you take another one.
I may have made the whole thing bad.
Uh-oh. Well, Ben might be able to save us by removing darkness from other places, but we might have to do that for the library as well. I don't know.
For the university. Why do you keep saying library?
Because it's magic.
All right, well then I'm gonna
Fair.
put all my I'm gonna put
The
my
magic library.
I put my research in my reserve and put all the investigation back in the.
No, even gonna. I mean, I guess there's no point in even bothering
If
to
I
investigate.
if I lay it down, then
It
doesn't-
set you up for a
it'll
bad turn later.
it'll go back in it'll go back in my discard when I leave. So may
So it
as well go
doesn't
back in
matter.
the discard now.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
and
I'm
take
in
an exposure.
I'm in a
I
rough
guess.
spot
I
too.
guess
yeah.
unless you don't want to draw stuff next turn.
All right, the end of G's turn means it's the start of mine, and there's darkness at the university.
Uh-oh. So do you clear darkness of the university by turning in any disturbance?
Or enough to unlock the next one.
I think it's enough to unlock the next
Ooh,
thing.
because that
Oh,
could be
that's
because
really
I have one, but we're not going to be able to get another 3 by the time.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
could be real
maybe. You
bad.
never know. Let's just double check. At the university,
Yeah.
if the number of disturbance cards at the university is equal to the next knowledge level, remove them from the game and advance the knowledge level 1 token. All darkness tokens are then removed. You may not place more than one Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so no, you have to...
Wow.
You have to hit that next thing.
Okay.
So maybe sometimes it's, I guess, to metagame, it's worth it to wait until there's a lot of darkness at that university, and then...
Sure. Or
then
leave
turn
a
your shit
couple
in.
there, because somebody might have to go in and drop them off or whatever.
Okay, well, it's...
Because it takes a turn to drop.
So it's my turn. I actually have an awful hand. I have 2 investigate and 2 exposure.
Uh-oh.
So, I think what
Are
I'm
you
going
on-
to do is I'm just going to rest, I think, and get this stuff out of my...
You should have 5, shouldn't you?
You got rid of one of the other exposures.
Oh,
in
I
my
see.
hand.
Oh, sweet. I'll be able to buy a second level thing next turn.
So,
Nice.
I'm going to, I guess, rest. I'll trash these 2 exposure, throw my investigate in the bin, and then, I guess, redraw.
So-
That is the end of my turn.
Dark me.
Darkness of Surge. Darkness at the university.
Oh, no. Ragnarok is approaching. It's over 50% of the way there.
it's exactly 50% of the way there.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh, right,
we're-
'cause it's the sixth one.
There's
Everybody-
there's 5 spaces on the Cataclysm track, and when you it's like, I'm going to say magic again. It's like a replacement effect. If you would place a 6th darkness point
Instead.
on that track, then instead Ragnarok.
we are at Rag.
It's in the comprehensive rules.
we're at Rag.
Rag.
Yeah.
What was that? Rag.
The rock hasn't happened yet, but it's starting to rock.
So,
Oh, yeah.
team, I have 3 investigate. Should I just go to the underground and start working at it? Because there's nothing
think-
else I could. Or
I think
I could stay at the. Whatever. Have Paul clear one of my exposure, and I can buy another thingy so that I can start getting closer.
I think we gotta start investigating more. I think
Yeah.
you gotta go to the underground.
Like, just start setting that up. Don't even worry about buying stuff, because we're definitely going to need more superpowered stuff to actually beat
To get
it.
33.
That's true. I guess
yeah.
the concern about the university is now moot. So
Yeah, maybe I'll buy that now, because it'll set me up for a turn where I can actually. Because if I start getting a bunch of my special, I can start aiding it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to
This is really interesting.
Put 1 investigation on layaway. I'm going to spend this to buy a pen or advanced whatever. No, the one on the closest to you. Closest to you?
Just the little one?
The
Okay.
generic one. All right. I'm going to draw a 5. And then I'm going to pass to Paul and flip a darkness.
Dun 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 dun.
My gift to
dun,
Paul.
Dun. Take
Is
an
it-
exposure.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Can,
Paul, you're at the agency.
so at the start of my turn, you may trash 1 exposure from your hand.
Hooray.
Did
Well, the
this-
exposure is not
That
going
goes
to
in
your
your
hand.
discard.
Oh, right, it goes into my discard.
Yeah.
I love, by the way, how we were like, okay, we have a plan, and then the Cataclysm was like, nope, like completely.
Yeah, just hosed us.
This is sweet.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying
So-
this. I'm glad I finally get to play it 4 years later.
So, Paul, can you use your ability so I can chunk some of my shit?
Oh, well, yeah, that just happened.
Cool. All right, thanks. Gotta give
Anybody else who's here
I've
can also chuck.
the agency.
My hand was 3
1
exposure. Now it's only 2.
Well, you get to throw one away.
I did. It was
Oh, okay.
3, and now
Ooh.
it's only 2. I had a very bad hand.
Okay, so I've got my 2, but then nothing good will happen. Okay, I have 4, and I could just get another thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just start
I think-
investing.
I think I got to do that because I have my special thing as my other card, but I can't.
What happens
If I go somewhere and use it, I won't get the special thing.
Yeah.
Can you put it in layaway?
I can, and I will. So we go 4, and I'll get another thing.
Wow.
Good. This is sweet.
The actually this is kind of a good combo
The deck building is super relevant. Yeah.
because if we all chill here and start investing in stuff with Paul, Paul's also by proxy getting rid of our exposure while we're all at the agency.
Yeah.
Obviously, we
actually
can't
like
do
a
that
little combo.
for
we
too
gotta,
long.
we gotta,
until-
yeah.
So what was your cool new ability you got, Paul?
So this is another everybody's my friend ability.
Oh, they're different.
Yeah, they're not all the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Illuminati ability. Conspiracy theory. If this is the last card played to complete an investigation, every agent may trash a card from their hand. Not every agent at that location.
Wow.
Every agent can trash a card from their
Oh, you
hand.
can start getting rid of bad stuff to really stack your deck.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I'm gonna put that there, and
Everything goes in your graveyard.
discard it, and
your money.
this stuff all goes in there as well.
All right.
And I guess I'm staying at the agency.
Cool. G.
I'm like the oracle or whatever. I'm just like the person who stays at the
So I'm
agency.
gonna.
and
All
sends
right.
people
So
out.
darkness. What is it?
Darkness at the underground.
All right. That's fine. So I guess I'll put.
Okay.
I'll draw this research
Oh.
and put this exposure back on top.
Next turn is going to get investigated
So here's a
so
pro
hard.
tip. If you, where are you headed? Are you headed to buy something?
Well, so currently Graham is at the warehouse.
Is it? Does that exposure thing happen at the beginning? Yeah.
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 If you start, if you
happens at the
go
beginning.
there,
I'm going to the agency,
Yeah.
so I'll
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
pitch that next turn.
Happens
so.
at the beginning of my turn.
So
Yeah. But I'll
Graham
be here.
Graham heads back. He gives up on the investigation and takes an exposure.
Yeah. Oh, that just happens when you
Yeah.
give up.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine. So one of you should, if one of you can muster 7 investigation, you
that'll
should go
have
there.
to be me next turn.
I can do it.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Awesome.
Go, Paul.
So
On a
hopefully,
side note, I don't
yeah.
know how we can do it, but if we can somehow start giving me the more powerful investigation things, which I'm going to try and aim for, I can start taking darkness cubes off of things. Remember, whenever I finish it, I do.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
There's no way to give me really,
But
but
set it
as
up.
a-
Set
we
it
can
up,
only
yeah.
give research. We
Yeah.
can't give you investigation. I guess
Yeah.
research gives you those though.
yeah,
Maybe,
a-
yeah.
a chance to get so.
Oh man. So yeah, whenever we unlock the master ability, this will help a lot for defeating Ragnarok. My master ability is eidetic memory, so I can use all of my personal logs as one investigate.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that's
So I just
super
get
cool.
to I
flip-flop
just
them.
basically turn my entire deck into exposure or investigate.
Very cool.
So that'll be nice. Anyway, so I'm turning in these 4 research.
Yep.
Talismans don't count though.
For what? Oh yeah, right, just personal logs. That's true. So turning in the 4 research for the Watcher. This one is cheating fate. When played, you may also play 1 investigation card from the top of your deck.
Oh, cool.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
Cheaty fate.
And with your brainstorm ability, you can really set that up.
So I guess so you have to have an investigation at the top of your deck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still, that's sweet.
And then we'll discard
Do you
that.
want to change what you
and-
have logged? You have a talisman
don't
in the side right now.
think so. I could do.
I'm kind of trying to gun for research currently, but yeah.
I could. I mean, I don't know if I want to have research or investigation there. I actually don't know.
As a Knights Templar recruiter, does Ben have literature he could pass out? I don't
No, I
think
think I'll
Knights
keep
Templar
with the-
recruit.
Sure,
No.
sure.
I think I'll keep with the research because I might be
born
able to
into
get
it.
something else.
Yeah, I
next
think you
turn,
pretty
so.
much have to just, like be a Knights Templar.
Okay, my turn.
Well, I guess I should have. Whatever.
The darkness.
Darkness at the underground.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I am just having some rotten draws, unfortunately. But I'm going to use this card in here, and I'm going to get one of the basic advanced techniques. At least, which is
Are all of
slightly
these the
better.
same?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, team. I got a question.
I'm not done.
Sorry.
Okay. So we got these, and God, I feel like I should put this exposure on layaway.
Just to keep it out of your deck.
Well, just to always to basically take advantage of Paul's ability at all times in case I don't draw exposure.
Does it go from the hand or from layaway? Because if it,
Well, I mean, layaway is kind of like your hand,
well,
isn't it?
It's no.
It says
No?
at the start
Oh.
of your turn, you may trash one exposure from the hand of any number of agents at your location.
Okay, well, I guess I'll throw an investigation on layaway then. Put these in the discard.
When you
And then-
rest at the agency, it goes away from your
Okay.
layaway as well, though.
All right, now it's Serge's turn.
yeah, what's up?
Darkness at the warehouse.
Uh-oh.
All right, Serge.
No, I can do it. If you
So,
if you
My
can do
turn.
it, do
no,
it.
no, my
But
turn is literally exposure or buy a thing. So I can rest to get rid of 2 exposure, or I can not rest and then buy a money. But it's like my turn is useless either way.
Or by investigate. Yeah.
So like, what
So
do
we,
you guys think?
we just have to hope that we don't get
So it's like-
darkness.
I mean, I can't do anything either
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Like I can't even go somewhere and start investigating.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Thin my deck or no? I think I should thin my deck. I think that's the objectively correct answer.
Sure.
What you mean by thin your deck? You mean discard
the
exposure?
exposure.
Yeah, just I can go down 2 cards, or I can go up 1, and maybe get lucky later. But like my deck's pretty big,
That's tough.
right?
I think
Yeah.
go with the exposure.
Yeah.
Getting rid
All
of-
right. Out. Discard. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Come
5.
on, no whammies, by which I mean warehouse.
All right, darkness for Paul. Darkness at the warehouse.
Oh no!
Man, we've been unlucky with this. All right, everybody who has an exposure in their hand.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of it? I managed to draw my other exposure. So
We're
I
all
can get
just
rid of that.
staying at the agency.
Yeah, like it's
We're
safe
so
here,
scared.
Paul. It's safe here.
Have you looked outside? It is Ragnarocky today.
It's so Ragnarocky out there in London. The weather here.
Okay.
Gale here is really weird.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do now then?
Okay, so I've got 7 investigate that I
Start
can
smashing the underground.
So I
Yeah.
think I could like theoretically the underground would be good to remove
Yeah.
to start on,
Yeah,
but on
I
the other
can-
hand I can just straight up
One
take
shot
this
the warehouse.
Wait, yeah. Should I start working on the underground?
I mean, we do want our master thingy at one point. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's go to the warehouse, I think.
Okay.
I mean, 7 though. That'll give us such a head. Like, there's already 2 darkness on the underground.
Yeah, I think go to
Several-
the warehouse. Or sorry, the underground was what I meant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Yeah.
it's gonna give us such a head start on whatever happens there.
Yeah.
We had 2 options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said the wrong one. It wasn't like you misspoke and said the wrong word.
Yeah.
You said the opposite of what you wanted to say.
Paul's going on an adventure.
All right, I'll go to the underground.
Okay.
What do we got?
We've got cult activity, which
Okay.
is just a 4.
Okay.
A group of dark figures gathers around a fire, blah, 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 blah. Same thing as always.
Yo, cultists.
Is there a 3?
I don't think so.
And cult activity, it's also a 4.
Wow.
So here's the thing. Is there,
So
there's
I-
no other... Well, I mean, darkness is a good chance.
So I can do that, but you would rather I not.
I mean, if
Okay.
you let me finish... yeah, anyways, let's...
My turn.
Yeah, let's let
I'll
Paul
do my thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is first pull my Spear of Destiny.
Nice.
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 Like I forgot it
you have a
before.
magic
but it's
helmet?
out now. Spear of Destiny. I go investigate. I'll investigate. I'll investigate. I'll investigate. I'll double investigate.
nice.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and also I get to draw a card because I played that, and all agents of the
Oh,
location
what
draw
if
a
you
card.
what if you draw another?
It's no.
Oh, okay.
It would be cool though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's have it in my deck. But anyway. All right. So that's I got 7 towards doing the thing. and I will
Why not, right?
load that in there. So I'm done here, and I get exposure.
Okay, Graham.
All right.
Darkness at the university.
Okay.
So, I guess how this goes is like, if you let me go finish it, I can get that cube off Darkness in the universe, and then we have Darkness nowhere.
Because you already have. Wait, how?
Because his special
special
ability,
ability.
if he finishes it, then
If I finish the investigation, I get to take a Darkness cube away from another location.
Right.
So then by finishing that, we'd wipe that, and then there'd be no darkness anywhere.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I can just buy like a normal. I can just stay here and buy a normal technique.
And to check, Paul's technically crushed one of these because he has 7 of 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's, anyone could help him, but
Yeah.
if Ben helps him, he gets to clear this out. And
But
the university is the hardest one to clear.
But remove 1 darkness, not 2, because Ben isn't clearing both. Or do you
No,
count as
but
KOing
we're
both of
beating
them?
these, so we're wiping underground.
No.
Right?
But your ability is if you beat 1. So do you get to beat 1, or do you get to remove 2 darkness? Is what I'm asking.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Paul's
Already
beaten-
put 7 into it.
Yeah, he's already beaten one. So
If it was only 6, would it be both?
You
4.
could, if you wanted to, probably. Yeah.
Cool.
so
Sorry for the derailment.
Yeah, no worries.
okay. So in that case, I will take this into my hand. Oh no, wait. I don't actually want to spend that. I want to put that into play.
Oh, wait.
Maybe I just spend the mask this turn.
Has anyone tricked Fenris into chaining himself in unbreakable bonds by convincing him to put them on to prove how strong he is by breaking them? That's how they stopped Ragnarok.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually
No,
just spend this because my
Wolf's
deck's
not
pretty
that
light on
smart.
exposure right now anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna take this talisman. I'm gonna turf these. The Mask of King Tut will come back eventually. I'm gonna take this instead.
That's what the museum said.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get it back. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Because it was the
University.
university. Yeah.
No,
No, what was
that
it?
was Paul's.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't it?
No, mine was the warehouse.
Right, yeah.
It made me sad.
So, okay. That's my turn.
Cool. There we go.
I
All right.
remain unexposed.
Ben Darkness at the university.
No.
Oh wait. I'm gonna put
Well,
one
I
of these
mean,
in
at least
reserve.
we're getting rid of one of them anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going on an adventure to help out Paul.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
We got 2 cults. What do you think?
Uh,
I figured out one. The other one is kind of weird.
but Paul, really deep down, they were just one super cult,
Oh, I see now.
and we put them all in
I
jail.
love that Paul's like, I've been investigating this so hard. I've been investigating this, I don't know, I'd say like 7, and I just can't crack it. And then Ben's like, I'm helping. And it's like, oh, the whole thing came together.
It's a super cult. Oh,
I get it.
All right,
I like that I used my spear to investigate.
multiple triggers are on the stack.
It's one of those moments where you think you've got it, and you ask a question, it's like, hey, Graham, like, oh, never mind, I got it.
So I finished investigation. I'm going to take one of these darkness dealies off of the university.
Thanks, buddy.
We now have 2 of these.
Yeah.
I believe we should just give them to Paul.
Yeah.
Should I just take all 3?
Yeah, so you can turn them in
And
at some
then
point.
and then I can turn them in. Sure.
We go back here, and then there's also 2 talismans. Can I take these? I only have 3 research and have not been able to buy any of my deals.
You only have,
I have not gotten a single talisman or anything.
but you should have. You've
have
not
a
got
talisman right there.
Yeah, you have a talisman right there.
That's the talisman pile.
Oh. Okay.
Last time every time I finished help out with one, I have given
You
them
got
away,
other
I
people?
think.
Sick. Get them in your deck.
Take.
Oh, no, wait, I have 1. Sorry.
All right.
But-
Take the talisman.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. That is all I can do.
I thought that was your discard pile.
Sorry?
I thought the talisman pile was your discard pile.
No, that is...
Mr. I have all the talismans over there. Oh wait, that's not.
Mr. I've been dishing out all the talismans. Okay,
Sick.
I'm actually going to put this 1 case log on
Ah, nice.
there, and I have no pile left, so that's the end of my turn.
All right, Surge, darkness.
Darkness me. Oh, dark keeper.
Take exposure, boy.
Oh.
I think the biggest problem here is that we apparently are reporting on everything using like either very old flip phones
Yeah.
or possibly a pager.
I think those are little like voice recorders.
All right, team. So,
Oh right, okay.
You've got 4.
I can't do anything because my special ability requires that there be 2 points of darkness when I play an ability. So I can't possibly get to 7 at this point.
Yeah,
So I can just head to the underground and start researching.
and we gotta.
Okay. I go to the underground. Don't media storm me.
I mean, I'll try. The Returned. A
Okay.
woman who went missing over a year ago has been spotted hanging around in the shadows.
Oh, that's nice.
Everyone who's reported seeing her has gone missing themselves.
Uh-oh.
Now, she's staring at you.
6. Okay. Okay.
And plague rats. The stench of rat urine is overwhelming as the little beasts come pouring out of the walls. Only these rats aren't so little, and their mangy fur with weeping sores tells of a sickness that has given them a ravenous hunger. Tune in now for plague rats.
6.
12
All right, so
altogether.
12 altogether now.
Okay, I'm going
Final
to-
kangaroo. Down.
I'm going to put my research on layaway. I'm going to invest 4 into the investigation. I'm going to send up the bat signal for more help because I'm only a third of the way there.
We can help.
And I'm going to pass the turn and draw 5. Let's darkness Paul.
All right. Darkness on bald. Take exposure.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I already
anybody?
took one off.
There were 2 there.
There were
It went
two.
up to 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
my turn.
I missed that.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
All right, and anybody who's
Oh, it
there.
goes into your
Spread pal.
yeah.
It always-
This I can trash.
No.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah.
It
This
always
goes into
goes
this
into-
card.
Yeah.
This I'm trashing.
Cool. Right. Anybody at the agency? Hell yeah. Thanks, Paul.
Oh man, why'd I leave?
Thank God for the Oracle.
No worries.
You know, the Illuminati's not so bad.
Yeah.
It turns out.
It turns out the Illuminati are here for all of us.
Also,
and they'll
they-
always take care
Except
of us.
they're not really
yeah.
here in the sense that they don't exist. But if they were, they'd be really nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So how far away? This is you've got
That's
4 on
4
there.
of 12 right now.
4 of 12. Okay, so that's not.
Actually, we
that's-
might be able to set it up. Do you have 4?
I have 2.
Oh, that's not enough for Ben to come in and KO everything.
Nope. I've been getting very bad hands.
Well-
Where it's been like an even split, so I can't like invest all into one thing.
I could do the 4 and grab another thing, I guess, or I could start. I could continue working on the investigation. This conspiracy theory has to come in at the end of the investigation, and then every agent can trash a card from their hand,
Oh, tough.
which is nice.
Oh, I need to get an exposure for the end of the turn there too.
You did.
You're right.
Or I could go here and dump these 3 cards in there.
Yeah, Ben put it right onto your discard.
Except there's not really any point to me doing that until I have all 4, really. All right, you know what? I'll get another special thing. Because I'm special.
Nice.
And everybody likes me.
And you're just like cranking the economy right now.
All right, so I will put these 2. I will take this out of my reserve, and I will hawk the Spear of Destiny.
Again.
Back into the graveyard. Very cool.
And I will get another power. Exploring the options.
Okay.
So when I play this, discard any number of research cards and draw 1 card for each card discarded this way.
Seems good.
That seems solid.
Wow.
And then that's all I do, I think. Yes.
Is there
You
cards you
seem
can
to
put
be
in
doing
layaway?
okay right now.
Oh yes.
In terms
In
of
fact, I will
darkness.
have that waiting
Well,
for
not
me.
here, but yeah. All right, darkness me.
Dun, 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 dun. Darkness at the university.
Oh, no.
University. Darkness at the university. We should
Hey, what's
turn
your-
on the light.
What's your hand look like?
I got 2 investigation and 2 talisman.
2 investigation. So we need
Yeah.
we need
Can you do
12
6
for that.
Yeah.
So technically, because no one's put anything, I could go and finish one of them and take one of these off. Currently,
Well,
right now,
Surge has 4 on it.
yeah, that's what I mean. So I could finish one of the 6s.
That's true.
Putting 2, but I'm currently in the point where I have such an awful deck, and I really need. Because I've been consistently helping people finish.
Yeah.
Your exposure is bad?
Well, my exposure has
No,
been
he just
bad.
wants better
I
stuff.
just haven't had a chance to invest in cards.
So
Every
are
time
you
it's
gonna-
like
are you
I'm
gonna-
the
But you might be doing your role in that case though. Like if you're keeping us from losing, then you,
True, but we're going to need everybody to
Yeah.
be good for Ragnarok.
Unfortunately, like I can't set for you. Like
Oh no, I'm
I
going to
can
go
only
to the
put-
museum next turn because I've got 3.
oh, okay.
man.
That's my plan.
Because I can go over there and put 5 more down.
sick.
But then we need 3. What do you have?
I've got 3. Like I could finish it off the
There
turn
you go.
after.
Okay, sweet. Well, we'll do that then. So I will, at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to draw this one, and then I'm going to put this one back on top. And then I'm going to take this out of my reserve, and I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over to.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
The underground. Hey.
I got
So-
spooky, smelly rats and a ghost girl.
Spooky, smelly rat.
So I'm adding 5 when I play this one. I can play an investigation from the top of my deck, which I do not have. So yeah, so we got 9 total
Yep.
of 12. Okay,
I got
cool.
3.
And I'll put this into
Yeah, I only have
reserve.
2.
Expose me, and that's my turn.
Bruh.
What's up?
You're exposed.
Jailed Cully, you're missing. Firefight spills into the streets. 2 injured in attack.
Darkness. At the
Oh, no.
university.
Oh boy, we're in a lot of. Ooh, interesting.
All right.
Save us, Ben.
You think it's going to be darkness at the... So it's been darkness at the university twice in a row. You think it'd be 3 times in a row?
Well, it's not 3 times in a row. It's
Who's shuffling?
once in 4.
Yo, if you're at the agency.
No, but you're going next, right? So it literally... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one who
One that can get rid of...
Yeah.
Unless Paul finishes it. Because then...
Because then he can.
Well,
take some.
can you give... No, I don't know if you can give investigations to somebody else. I don't think so. I gotta go spend a turn. All right, fine.
Yo, quick question. If you're at the agency,
Yeah.
or if you go to the agency, if you have enough research, can you buy multiple things?
Oh, interesting.
I don't think so.
Like if he has 8 money.
You can only do it once.
Well, if I have
think.
6, I drew 5 and I have 1 in reserve, so I could buy a 4 and a 2 if I'm allowed.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's my role. I guess. Like
I'll look it up.
I have such an awful deck that I'm really unhelpful.
It's okay. Paul's going to be able to start helping us out with his deck thinning and stuff, right?
Yeah, you're doing fine.
And because we're all going to be on his turn, so next turn we all go back here if you clear it. And then when it's Paul's turn, sorry.
It's not. I don't actually have that much exposure. I just only have all these little 1 things. You guys have gotten all the doubles.
I've got
and stuff.
1. I've got 1 double.
Yeah, I've only bought 1.
All right. Well, fine.
I just had about 3.
I'll go in and I'll
Yay.
solve 1.
It's mostly
I
Paul.
can't
Player.
solve both of them.
That's okay.
So, all right.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah, sure.
You're playing the team game.
Agency.
I don't even know if that counts though because we didn't finish it.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
that wouldn't even work anyway
You may spend 2 research or spend
because
4
we didn't
research.
finish it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think.
because how much investigation do you have?
2.
So he can't clear it, so he
Yeah.
can't
Oh,
help us.
yeah.
Just
So,
go buy,
yeah,
go buy yourself
some-
some
go buy
stuff.
a thing.
Go buy a thing.
Buy
You're
yourself
going to buy
something
a
nice.
3 thing or 4 thing?
You know what? Go to the museum. Take whatever you like.
Yeah.
Just treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, and I believe better things show up at the museum.
This one seems really nuts, and especially
Yeah.
helping you because it's worth 2 money.
That's true, actually. That's worth 2 for future stuff.
I think I'm just gonna take that then.
Nice. Next up, we have
Just. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
discard Pandora's box to draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards from your hand.
little scrying action. Not scry. It's other magic term.
Windfall.
I'll put
Loot.
investigation on layaway and say go.
All right. Will you darkness me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Darkness. At the warehouse.
That's fine. That's good.
We don't care about the warehouse. All right. 3. I'm going to finish this. Graham, we have completed 2 things.
Okay.
Do you want loot or library? Or pardon me, loot, university cards? What do you want? What would you, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I'm feeling okay. Deck. Do you have any
Money-wise?
talismans?
No.
Okay. How about you take the talismans and I'll take these.
Okay.
Because either then I can get 2 more and turn them into the university if it gets that long, which I hope it doesn't. Or these are the only 2 I need to get to
mean-
Ragnarok.
Yeah, like I can go to the university and drop off 3, and then if you drop off 1, we're there.
Oh. Great.
Cool.
Let's do
Oh
that.
yeah, we need to do that pretty quick too. All right,
Okay.
so we get teleported back here. Whoop, whoop. These go. Okay, I get 2 talismans. So these will go into my
Talismans.
discard. I have. This is my deck. So I'll draw 3 cards.
I think it's going through chat a bunch. We're not saying that we can't make Ben as a betrayer jokes anymore.
Yeah.
We're just saying the jokes that have been going through are actually not funny.
Oh, sick! I've got.
It's
I've
very
got,
bottom of the barrel
Yeah,
scraping.
you can.
I've got
it's
You
more-
can do better.
It's just.
It makes
It's
no
just-
sense.
It's just saying Ben is the betrayer
Yeah.
isn't a joke. I'm gonna make Ben as a betrayer jokes. Let me tell you. But
All
I'm
right.
gonna.
I'm
I'm
gonna
Now
pass
we can
the
end
turn.
it for the day.
gonna read the room.
Darkness at the underground.
Okay.
That's fine. We just cleared that.
Paul's turn. Everybody who's at the agency, burn 1 exposure.
Don't have any anyway.
Oh, I don't.
I'm
Mr.
always at my location.
All right. So are you going to go and?
So I think I have to go and drop off my stuff,
Okay.
and then you go drop off your stuff.
Okay. Do you want to hang on to one of those, or do you just want to pitch all three?
Oh yeah, I guess one of us could hang on to one. I don't know if it matters.
Will mysteries go back into the bottom?
Well, right now we have a discard pile for them.
Yeah.
My one thought is just like super endgame. I think Paul has a 9 on him or something like that. So if we could prevent one of those super hard ones and making
Oh.
it back into the deck, that might be a good one to hold on to.
Sneaky. Yeah, right. I like it.
Sure.
That's my only thought
Sure.
on that one.
Good call, Paul. Or
Yeah.
Serge.
You know, just
I
in
like
case
it.
we deck the whole thing.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
All right. Well, we'll move here,
Yep.
and I will
All this research I'm not going to
dunk
use.
these two
Okay.
Awesome.
in there.
Okay, so
and I
hopefully-
guess that's all I can do.
So
Don't
Yeah.
be library.
yeah,
Don't be library.
University. As long as this is a university.
on,
we're
this, on a
sweet.
side note,
Yeah.
my master ability when we're getting it is that whenever I draw a darkness card, if it's one that we don't want to have happen, I can put it to the bottom and draw a new one instead.
Oh, you could really set us up for
that seems very useful.
nice.
And I can't do anything else here
Nope.
without my actual cards, right? So I just
Yeah.
discard all these, which I think I want to do.
I think
yeah.
EJG Runner says, I think the next step in the Ben is a Traitor joke is to go full shitty morph on Reddit and just try to sneak it into the end of a long comment.
All right.
I mean, I think it's funny. I don't like. I'm making it.
I've been watching you guys since you know, like I've been watching you guys for like 7 years, and I just really wanted to say that I really appreciate, you know, all the great comedy that you do, and I really like all the times that Ben is a traitor. just get it in
Something
there.
like that at the end. All right, darkness
Don't be the university. Don't be the university.
at the warehouse.
Oh.
Okay.
Oof, that's still
Okay,
bad.
okay.
But okay.
That's fine.
So
Save us, Graham.
So I have all
I know,
this
I'm sorry.
research. No, it's fine. So I can't even put my artifact down. Well, maybe I can in a moment.
If you have your artifact in your hand, you can just put it down.
But I already have these two.
Those aren't those aren't in play.
Oh, okay. Right. It just says that
but you can
can
put them
in play. I got you.
But you don't. You basically don't want to put it in play until we're going to Ragnarok. 'cause-
But this seems like a pretty cool army for later, if you want to hang on to them for flavor reasons.
True, but I'd
The
also
returned
there's
in-
all this darkness in the university.
The returned and plague rats just sound like a good army to be with.
So I know the top of my deck is investigate. I don't know what I want to. I guess this is fine.
And my shadow.
The-
We're the
And
best
my
of friends.
shadow.
All right, this is fine. I'll put the mask down. So I'll go to the university.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun.
I'll put this information about the plague rats and the returned into the university.
Can you make sense of this? We got cult people, we got plague rats, we got the returned.
Nobody knows what's
Ragnarok.
going.
That's-
I know
that's
what.
separate.
Actually, shoot. I should draw that and put that back because then I can trade this.
Next turn.
Put that in reserve.
All right, so those go over there.
Okay, so those are there.
The darkness goes away, and we are now at level 4.
So
Masters.
we still only have a hand of 5 cards, but now we've unlocked our master abilities.
Can we read what those are?
So yeah, I
Yeah.
can play personal logs like these. I can play personal logs as investigations.
Whenever
only personal logs.
Yeah, not talismans. Yeah.
whenever I draw a darkness card, I can choose to ignore its effect and place it on the bottom of the darkness deck, then draw a second darkness card and resolve it
Excellent.
Does that on any turn or just your turn?
on when you draw.
Okay. When beginning an investigation, you may choose to discard one of the drawn disturbances and then draw a new card to replace it.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah.
That's only when you start the investigation.
Yeah.
But that could be good for like here.
What's yours, Paul?
Mine is when I do the medium manipulation, which is making people discard, or you can draw a card to replace it.
Oh, wow.
That's helpful.
Wow.
I'm even a better friend now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So that was the end of Graham's turn.
Yeah.
So it is my turn, and we get to see my ability in effect the first time.
All right. One time, no warehouse.
Darkness at the Underground.
Okay.
That's fine.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's
So my turn. I've got 4 investigation.
all right. Get your thing.
So I think I'm just gonna.
Unlock a superpower.
Templar.
No. That's research.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna have to go start a research endeavor.
So you want to go over your underground?
I think I'm gonna go to the underground.
Nice.
And
All
then
right. What do we
I'll,
get?
I'll probably need help, but 4 is a pretty good chunk. All right. So
I'm in a much better position to help now.
yeah. We've got sacrifice.
Ooh.
A stone altar stands in the center of a collapsing room. The walls lit in a sickening green glow by burning gas lamps. A masked figure holding a long and wicked blade looms over an unconscious body lying on the altar.
Woohoo.
And we've also got possession. A young girl walks the dark corridors, her footsteps echoing off the halls. An eerie glow emanates from her eyes as she turns and speaks in a voice that rumbles through the walls. Are you here to play with me?
What's the total amount?
11.
11's not too bad.
It's not that bad. So,
I have bad news.
What's that?
After the agents, we've been doing this for a little bit. After
Oh?
the agents have reached knowledge level 3 at the university, then the situation has escalated, and one additional disturbance is drawn.
What?
When a new
oh,
investigation
right.
is started.
I forgot about that.
Oh man, we missed that a bunch.
Yeah,
it?
we've been cheating.
If the revealed cataclysm is one of the betrayals, then don't. But it's not, so do.
Poltergeist.
Oh my god.
Bites of brick crumble off the walls and fall to the floor. Then they fly across the room towards your head, followed by a wooden chair and the light fixture from the ceiling. Something is very angry and has very good aim. So it's not 11.
It's 18?
It's 18.
Well,
Holy
I got
moly.
a bunch coming.
Yep.
I don't know if we could solve 18.
By
but
our powers
Yeah, but
combined.
we can solve 18 together.
yeah, okay. Well, all right. I'm investing 4
Holy coal.
into this and putting a talisman on reserve.
Yeah.
And then that's my turn. So go.
So I only have 1 investigate, but I also have 4.
All right.
So
well,
I
first, let's resolve some darkness.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dar-
You moved me.
Oops. Okay.
I was here. What color are you?
The museum.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Darkness at the underground.
Oh no.
Oh boy, we gotta fix that quick.
Yeah. I only have 4. So I'm gonna buy my special
Oh,
thing.
and I get an exposure.
And then hopefully I can come up and one-shot this next time. Can you pass me my next outsider superpower?
So you've got 4 toward the 18?
Yes.
So I can walk in and I can 3-shot something, but I take an exposure. Is what my new ability is.
That seems worthwhile though.
Yeah.
If you needed to do it.
Oh, just you get to put 3 investigate on something?
Yeah, but I take an exposure automatically.
All right.
All right, I'll be able to come in with 8 next turn.
Cool.
Pass, and then let's darkness.
Darkness for Paul. Take exposure.
Oh, sorry.
Okie doke. So.
Feel when you get over there and then you draw 5 research.
No.
I agree.
On the flip side,
headcanon.
I've
What
got,
are they being exposed to? So this came up earlier. It's actually the exposure is actually this is you can't see this. This is like a newspaper on someone's phone. It's that we're see, it's someone's reading it on a galactic note. That the word is getting out. That we're not doing a good enough job of
concealing ourselves.
keeping things on the DL. You know.
We're supposed to be a secret society.
So it's more like you're being exposed.
So what you got
Yeah.
going on, Paul?
So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can put 5 towards a thing.
You got a layaway one as well, or does that not help?
I have this on layaway, although this is best used as the last is the card to complete the investigation. So if I come in and put 5 towards that, is there a good chance that we'll be able to solve it by the time it gets back around to me?
Potentially, I'll be able to put 4 for sure, potentially 5 if this is a personal one.
I can put 8 down.
Wow.
I can come in
So,
and
yes.
put down 8.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. So, start of my turn, by the way.
Who's
Graham,
purple?
Graham, if you've got exposure, you can
Oh.
chuck it and draw.
Yeah, I can do that. I chuck it and draw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his master ability.
Now we're
On top of the chuck, you can also drop.
master,
Holy
yo.
moly.
Because I was
Yeah.
going to use my mask, but this is even better. Okay, that's a personal log, so I can for sure do 5, maybe even 6 this time if this is a personal log.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so I'm gonna go over to here.
Yeah.
And then, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn it.
So if
Sorry. EJGR runner.
Oh,
EJGR gunner. Let me rephrase. Been enjoying nightly internet streams. Anyways, that's really another idea to optionally review. Or if you look at the initialism, Ben is the traitor.
okay,
Oh my god. That's so good.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That is funny.
Oh, wow.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
what you
So if I put down 5, if I put down 5,
So there's 4 on it. You're putting down 5, taking it to 9.
Of 18.
And then I'll be able to take it to 14 or 15.
Yeah, and I have 8.
Okay.
I can just come in and just like
And you might be
elbow drop on it.
depending on what you draw next. What's in your hand now?
It is a whole bunch of
Okay,
research.
so you won't be able to solve it,
So
but
then-
Surge will be. So we got to fade 3 draws that we don't get more on the underground.
Yeah. Hypothetically, if I leave, can we still do it?
How much did you put in?
4.
All right, hold on. So
Hypothetically.
5.
Well, let's
how much did you
let
put in?
Paul do his
Yeah.
thing.
Sorry, you go ahead.
So I just the difference
Yeah.
is I can put down 5 now
Okay.
and just do that, or and then if it gets back around to me, I can put down this as the winner thing, and everyone gets the.
So if Paul
chunk
puts
of card.
5, you've got 5.
yeah,
You've got 8. That's 18. The only reason I say it is because I have the thing that allows me to leave without taking exposure, which means if you don't actually need me there, I can take off and actually go buy something to upgrade myself.
Yeah. So that's fine. That's also separate from Paul. We can solve it before it gets back to you. Is the thing.
Right.
With or without Ben, just
In-
because Surge can put 8 down. And the thing is, if we hedge and wait, then
might take
Then
we could
yeah.
draw.
So I think it's safest if I just use this as well.
Yeah.
So I'll put all 6 in there.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Why
6.
Save that just so you have it available. For,
Because you're not guaranteed to have 5.
No, I have 5 for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'd say
I
hang
could
on
have
to it
it.
then,
yeah.
so you don't
Okay.
need to, because at that
This
we have
one
18.
allows me to discard a number of research cards and draw, but I have research next, so there's no point to that. Although
okay,
it could be a thing.
so
You know what? I might as well do that just in case it's the. Because if it's the Spear of Destiny.
Oh, you could just put it in play? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that's. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's all fine. This gets discarded. Okay.
And
Darkness for Graham.
Okay.
Take exposure.
Give me that exposure. Ow.
gladly.
Stop taking pictures of me. All right. So I'm going to draw this. Hey, it's a log. And I'm going to put this back on top.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go to the underground.
Hey guys, what's going on?
So you've got 5 on it?
Yes. There's 5 on it currently.
Okay. And you for sure have 8 like in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's got 2 or more, so 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow. Okay. Well, then I can leave this in reserve then. Actually, I'll leave this in reserve because it's more versatile now, thanks to my master ability. And I will drop a 5er on it.
Nice.
All right, nice.
So we got to fade 2 more darknesses.
Well, we have his ability, so if it is the underground, we can skip it for something else.
Right,
Because
that's only
his
on-
master
Yes.
ability.
Is that every
that's
time?
Every
Only
time
hit.
I draw.
Only on Ben's turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, every time I draw.
When you okay.
Yeah. All right, so darkness at the warehouse.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right.
It's better.
It's fine.
Not great, but okay.
Okay, so technically I can leave and it won't hurt anything. So I have my Dropa stones. So I can I don't take exposure when I leave an investigation.
Sure.
So I'm going to back to the agency.
Hey, what's up?
So that'll just
go
go
back.
discard.
Dude, we were talking.
What happened to all that work he did?
Yeah. Don't take your notes with you.
And then I'm going to spend 4 research to buy my very first Templar ability.
Yay! What do you get? All right, let's read it.
So this is worth 2 investigation. Champion of Light. If this is played as the last card to complete an investigation, which is kind of my whole theme, no darkness card is drawn at the start of the next agent's turn.
Oh, cool. Just delay it. Awesome.
Seems solid.
Yeah.
So sort of everyone has an incentive
counts-
now to be
and it
the
counts
last
too.
shot.
Yeah, and it counts for 2. So, okay.
All right,
that
let's
is
see.
me.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, come on. Come
Let's
on,
see.
be kind once, darkness deck.
We need it to be. Give me an exposure. Give me an exposure.
Darkness at the university.
Or
is
the
where-
warehouse would also be bad.
Warehouse would also be bad.
Wow, yeah, actually,
We're-
we're in a lot of trouble now that I think
Yeah.
about it.
Where is it?
Darkness at the underground.
No, it's fine. I can go to the warehouse and I can one-shot the warehouse.
Oh, right, you don't get to draw the thing.
So that goes away. We
Are
can.
we really at 5?
Yeah. All right, so here we go, team. I can.
Yeah,
I
you
can
got
s-
to. You
I-
have to do
I'll
that.
just go to the warehouse and I'll clear that, and then we'll have to get back to Ben heading back there. Okay, so my turn. I'll throw down 8. I'll clear this out. I'll put 1 money
Get that.
Wait, so did you...
He just one-shotted the one at the warehouse.
Right, okay.
because we lost the underground anyways.
Did you take your exposure for leaving?
No,
Or where did you-
I was at,
You're at
I
the
was
agency. Oh, sorry, yeah.
I get 1 treasure talisman thing because I defeated this.
Good call.
Do we
There's
know what's
5.
here or no?
No, not
There's
as...
5 down on this, or you've got 5 down on
Yep.
it, right? Okay.
So there's 10 down. All right, and then I will draw a bunch
I
and
guess I
pass
should
the
have
turn.
just put the 6th one down. But I've got another 4 in hand.
Yeah.
What do you have in hand?
Oh, do you have enough to kill it or no?
That's I'm trying to figure that
Oh.
out.
We only have 10 on it.
So you need another 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Everybody in the house, so
So-
come on, let's drive.
6.
So do you not get? Does Serge not get an exposure because he solved it and got teleported back? Basically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, when you solve it, you don't
All
get
right,
exposure.
so your turn then. Right, sorry.
Yeah. Darkness at the underground.
That's okay now.
Okay. So, beginning.
Yeah.
Chuck your.
I don't have any.
I do.
But I
so I will
appreciate-
chuck
I
that
appreciate the thought.
and
Check
draw
that
this.
exposure.
Oh, it goes into here.
Oh, right. Yes. Now.
These omnipotent gods are going to feel silly letting the
Oh,
Ragnarok get
shit.
spoiled by some Londoners. No kidding.
Okay, so I play my spear.
Oh, you got the spear.
Yeah, I think I'm still not. I'm so
5,
close.
6.
I have another. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.
I saw that.
Yeah, I think we might have been doing this wrong too.
Which
That's fine.
aspect?
So, if there are any disturbance cards at the underground when the darkness engulfs the underground, they are discarded next to the disturbance deck, and any agents and the underground discard are all played and are moved to the agency and take 1 exposure.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And
Even
1
worse.
darkness token to the cataclysm.
Oh,
and
all
remove
our-
darkness.
Okay.
So might as well, yeah. So,
So we actually just go back.
yep.
Okay.
These 3
Doesn't
are
even
gone.
matter.
All right. Well then.
New game.
Well, you could
Mistakes.
you could move back there and start again.
Reveal a new 3.
Or
So all those 3 are that you had, or all the ones that you had invested, are now in your discard pile.
Yeah.
right, which is these
Those ones.
these
Yeah.
ones,
Do you have
not
an
the-
exposure in your
and
hand?
then this is here.
No.
Because he would have started the turn with Paul and had got rid of it.
But you all take a new exposure for losing.
Right.
Right. Okay. So now that's okay. That's not
Man, Ragnarok
And-
could be hard to beat here.
the end of the world.
Yeah, I
don't know if we're winning this
I don't
one.
like our chances, but I want to play this again. I really like this.
I mean, maybe we can play a little bit faster.
Well, I don't mean again tonight. I mean, I don't think we have time for that.
Some other time.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, buddy?
I think I can. If I go to the warehouse, I have a reasonable chance of actually
Doing
Being
some
able to-
damage.
take
Wow.
out whatever's there.
Let's find out your purple or
No, I'm purple.
I'm
oh
green.
yeah, you're blue green. Paul, you go to the warehouse and you find the well. The center of the room lies in the center of a room lies a massive pit covered by a stone lid. A white smoke billows out, reeking of sulfur. As the smoke begins to clear, a pale hand reaches up from the pit, clawing to get out.
No.
Oh,
This
like
is
the ring.
worth 6.
Okay. I think I can do that.
Nice.
Lurker Spine, yes, we have announced tabletop day plans, which is to say, all day long.
We haven't announced the actual layout of the games yet.
Oh, it's true. We could play this on tabletop day. That's a good point.
So 1.
Yeah.
So with Spirit Dosing, use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And when played, any agent at this location may draw a card.
No, that's.
Oh,
he
at the
left.
location, okay.
And if this is the last card played to complete an investigation, every agent may trash a card from their hand.
Amazing.
And I will trash that exposure that I just drew.
So here's an interesting question. Should I trash a basic investigation to increase the chances of getting my super investigations?
It depends on how
Because
many.
you're technically thinning your deck.
It depends on how many exposures you have, I think.
Well, you're not now because
My hand is all money. So my next turn, I'm going to be able to get another special investigation. And I'm also going to be trashing one of these advanced
yeah, but
techniques.
then they're all going to go in the discard. It's not going to make a difference.
But this will trash it. It'll make my deck thinner overall. It'll streamline it. So
No. Oh, trash.
trash,
Trash it.
not discard.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to trash any of these.
I'm not going to.
I'm going to try it.
Because
for it.
the other thing is that when you're doing a big thing, the actual like amount of investigations you have does make it like when Graham was doing that one, he had.
We're gonna
taken
need
them
as much
all out.
investigation as we can get with Ragnarok.
Okay.
Hold on. What's the next outsider I can buy?
Show me your dark side. You may play exposure cards as investigation this turn.
What?
Interesting.
That's weird.
Okay. So I am.
I'll leave it in my deck.
I'm done.
So take your thing.
And I take this,
Chat seems to like my plan to trash it.
and I take a talisman.
And an exposure, I guess.
No.
Think of it as upgrading.
Oh, because you
I'm
completed
doing
the
it. I'm
thing.
doing
So
it.
you just you go
Get out
back
of my
to the
deck.
agency.
Yep.
Right. Okay. All right. So me, flip it and rip it. I mean, don't rip it, but flip it.
Take exposure, buddy.
Why though?
Hooray!
All right.
You
you like
made
to
a
brainstorm?
really bad Twitter post.
Wow.
I guess this turn it actually makes more sense for me to just buy a thing
Yeah.
because I can buy a thing. So I'll draw
Buy
this
a thing.
and I'll put that back,
Buy a thing.
and I'll take this into my hand. I'll put this on reserve.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
So many things.
Put a 2 on reserve. Pay 4, and I'll take the next Watcher power, which is Learn from the Past. You may play research cards as investigation this turn. So that one does include talismans.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So that goes in the bin, and then that goes in the bin.
That's only a one though.
All right.
Yep, that's my turn. Draw 1, and then I'm gonna shuffle and draw up to 4.
Take exposure, me.
I mean up to 5.
That was my darkness. All right, I'm gonna spend 4. I'm gonna reserve this one investigation.
Yep.
Spend these 4 case logs to buy my next ability.
Nice.
I'm finally leveling up. This is worth 0 investigation, so
Uh-oh.
kind of
Gotta be
curious.
good.
Defender of Humanity. As long as this card doesn't play, any darkness cards targeting your location may be ignored.
Oh, wow.
Holy moly! So if you're at the underground,
And I have this invested into it.
protects it.
It doesn't have any. It's not worth any investigation, but I protect.
but
a
it
location.
could stop literally that last instance.
That's
from
Yeah.
happening.
What
That's
if we're-
super good. Yeah.
What if we're investigating Ragnarok?
I don't
no,
think-
Ragnarok's not a location. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that is my turn.
All right. Darkness.
So the thing is, Modon Joe,
At
Modon
the
Joe was saying.
university.
One sec. Modon Joe was saying at some point someone's going to have to chip away at Ragnarok. But if we leave Ragnarok, then the investigation goes away.
Yeah.
Like we've got to basically,
Go all.
we've
at
got to
once.
build up and then all go over there at the same time, which means we need to combine 33 investigation.
Yeah. I'm going to burn
In our
this
decks.
advanced technique. Can you pass me the next outsider card, Paul? And then put this in the
Oh,
burn
that's
pile.
actually trash. Okay.
All right. And you may play exposure cards for 1 investigate. Exposure.
Explosures.
Words are hard. All right.
So
Pass to Paul.
so I currently have 2 of these.
Yeah.
So, which is enough to get me to Ragnarok, but nobody else has any of these, right?
I have 1.
no.
Oh, you have one?
Also, I do not think that I could fight.
Yeah,
Ragnarok
like
now.
so we got to keep investigating stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, did we establish that you can get 2 if you've got enough?
No.
No. It says you can spend 2 on one of these or 4 on one of these.
So I think
assume the
get all
language
your
is important.
cool guy abilities.
Okay, because I have like stupid amount of research right now, so I think that's all I have to do. Start my turn. Anybody can chuck and draw if they want. Chuck and exposure
yeah.
and draw.
Hell yeah.
No,
burn it.
Burn it.
Oh, burn it. Hell yeah.
Or sorry, over there. Sorry. Right.
And draw. Okay.
There are a lot of piles in this game.
So
I might go on
Paul,
an investigation.
if you want to go and rustle up some fun times at the underground, I can join you with the mighty power of 7.
I have no investigation right now,
I
so
have 5.
so I'm not going anywhere.
You can go to the warehouse.
I'm going to go over there.
Okay, well,
Paul's going to buy something.
Or so I could either buy a better power or buy something in a museum. I think it's better to buy
Buy the
powers
powers with
because
the
we
current
can't
one.
We
use
know
the,
we have
yeah.
to turf them anyway.
Okay, so I'll go 4, and I'll get a fancy power.
Nice.
Omniscience. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
handy.
Another magic card.
Okay, so this is just a 2 investigation. Add 1 more if this is the first card you play on an investigation.
Cool.
That's cool.
Sure.
All right, and then I discard everything and go ahead. Next person.
Graham.
All right.
It's time to find
4, 5.
exposure.
All right.
All right. Next turn, I'm gonna be a lean, mean, investigating machine.
All right.
Gonna
Once per turn, you may trash 1 exposure from the top of your deck.
Oh,
Seems
nice.
legit.
Totally cool. All right. I'm gonna go and kick up some dust down here at the underground.
What we got?
The swarm bugs skitter across the floor and up the walls and all over the ceiling. Something is drawing them here by the thousands, but the only way to find it is to get to the heart of the swarm.
You also found some more cult activity. It's
right.
just basic cult activity, so that's 9.
Good guys.
And the mirror. A lone mirror stands in the middle of the dusty room, the glass cracked and cloudy. The image inside offers a misshapen view of reality. There are shadows in the mirror that don't exist on the walls, and they are moving. Okay.
15.
These.
All right.
That's not that bad.
I got half of it.
I have 5.
I was
I
really
can come in
hoping
with 5 as well.
if that had been
Okay, we got it.
another investigation, I could have like really chained this turn together. But
By the way, let me solve the 5 one, because if I solve it, we don't have to draw a darkness card on Sturge's turn, using
cool.
one of my abilities.
nice. Also, you can
Well, it's
take this away, right?
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
except it's not individual
It's the whole stack.
solving. It's,
Right, but is it?
That's what we decided like 4 turns ago.
Was
Yeah.
it? Oh.
I'm fine either way.
No, I mean, like, it's not that it's the full stack. It's like I'm solving that card, but we don't reap the benefits until it's all done.
Yeah, we've gone back and forth on that.
I don't know.
How do we want to play it? We need
the way
any,
that
we
way
need
that makes
any
us
advantage we can
yeah
get.
the way that makes us slightly less likely to lose.
I want to play the way Ben did.
Yeah.
I don't care either way.
that sounds
All right.
fine.
So I'm playing 2 from the Watcher. I can't use that special power. I'm playing this basic investigation.
Yep.
I'm playing this Learn from the Past, which says that you may also play research cards as investigation this turn.
Nice.
So there's the talisman.
Yep.
And actually just both these.
So-
I can either with that or with the editing
What's your
memory.
total count?
7.
Paul,
1, 2, 3,
it was
4,
you that
5,
told
6,
me about the all rule, and I'm not seeing it anywhere in the book.
Is it under the underground? Is it under the
It says you
underground?
can solve an investigation.
Is it the subground?
Like there's
But is an
in
investigation
neither the video that I watched or the thing.
But is an investigation in this case comprised of multiple disturbances? Is that what the do we have nested nouns?
Maybe? Yeah, it's tough.
Robert, help.
If you're there,
And
please.
yeah, it's just at no point have I seen or heard about that rule.
When the
I just
investigation is
assumed.
completed.
But yeah,
That's in the meantime. That's my turn.
because I'm realizing as we're playing that the way that we've been playing makes the Knight Templar actually very garbage tier.
No, man, you just keep hitting this warehouse over and over.
Yeah, you jam on the warehouse.
Fair. All right, well, it is my turn, so we'll figure it out as Paul's taking a look. Darkness at the Underground.
You know what? That's fine because we're gonna come fix that,
Yeah.
right?
So how many do you have?
So I have 5.
I have 5 as well. I can come in and finish it off, but we want to see if we can make things better here.
Right, because I got 7, 5. So we're 4 short.
I mean, I got it.
No. I mean Ben is 4 short. Is that correct? Because
Yeah.
it's 15. I've got 7. No, we're 2 short. 2 short.
I definitely read that somewhere.
Are you all right, Serge?
I make weird noises occasionally.
Because wouldn't that otherwise make the underground super easy?
That's the point of it, is that we can work together to solve mysteries.
But like, we don't even need to work together. You can just like, you have a whole bunch more choices, and it's super easy.
You want to solve them one at a time?
No, I think so. What Ben was saying was not that he can do them individually, was that he can like complete one, like he can complete one, but then when the stack is cleared.
So if he puts down lethal for 2 of 3, he gets 2 of the procs on his ability.
I don't know whether that. I never said whether that happens or not. I just said that you had to fight all 3, all of the ones at the same time. But I definitely read that somewhere, but I don't know where.
That's what you're doing.
All right, multiple. This is how we do it. Underground is similar to the warehouse, except any number of agents may work together to complete an investigation here. See investigations. That's
right there.
okay.
That's what I was reading.
Investigations are where agents use when investigating. Agents may play investigation cards to do so.
Yes. When the sum of all played investigation cards by all agents at the same location is equal to or greater than the total investigation cost, the investigation is completed.
Okay. It's the
So
it's
all
the
of
last
these
hit.
determines.
So the total
determines?
investigation cost is determined by having-
Demerstimenses.
It's
So
last hit.
these
Last hit.
these
There
three
it is.
so
Okay,
these
so-
3 disturbances
It literally is last hit.
are
Okay,
one
well,
investigation.
it's fine. So we're
Yeah.
gonna draw one on Surge's turn anyway.
okay.
Just get it.
Yeah. So 5 in.
So it's So it's disturbance.
It's
versus
worded very
investigation
oddly. I'm
is
gonna
the-
put this
is
one
the-
talisman in my
Cool.
thing. Yeah. Okay. Huzzah!
Great.
There. Yes, I'm done.
You're with me now. You get an exposure.
Darkness at the warehouse.
You get an exposure.
Oh yeah.
How much is it total? Because I can hit for 2, or I can hit for 5 and take an exposure. But I only have to hit for 2.
I think you only have to hit for 2 because it's 7 plus 5 is 13 and it's 15.
Yeah.
you
So
only
let
have to
me
hit for
let
2.
me stack this for the next turn, so I can come up and whammy something.
Sure.
You're great.
And I'll come in.
is
Yes,
you?
I'm great. And I just punch it twice with 2 like little jabs.
Sweet.
You're investigating. You're not punching it.
Well, why not both, Paul? All right. So,
I guess your
I forgot
investigation
to
could
draw.
be the form of
So
a fight.
team, we only have 1 more talisman. Do you want it, Ben, to try and get you some more money?
I'm actually at a good point right now. So.
Do you want it, Graham?
I mean, I can use them.
Right. No, you can't. You can only use personal logs.
No, if I have that other.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
that-
yeah.
that power
Yeah,
card that
get
lets
it
me-
there.
Well, it's on the ground. Yeah.
So we all need to have 2 of these. I have 1 right now. How many do we need to get in Ragnarok?
We
One-
each need 2.
we each need 2.
Well, every player that goes there needs 2.
We want Ben to get last hit on another one. How about I take 1, you take 2, and then we set up Ben for the next one.
We should put them on somebody because we want to get 6 cards. I think.
Take them all. Oh, actually, I already have 1. How about I take all 4 so I can go and try and just one-shot
Yeah. So
that?
we only need 1 more.
Okay.
Because I can put these 2 in.
Then
yeah.
I'll take 3 and you take 1. Do we need 6
We
or
need 5.
5?
So, yeah.
Hold on to 1.
Okay, I want the creepy mirror.
Okay.
It's going to help me fight Ragnarok, Serge.
Sure.
That's fair.
I appreciate that.
So that was.
Look at yourself.
Surge's turn.
Look at what you've
yeah.
become.
Look what
Surge is done. It is time for Paul's Darkness, and it's at the warehouse, buddy.
All right. So
We're all together. Anybody have any whatever in their hand?
I do.
I do not.
Thank
you.
Well, but we can trash any card, can't we?
Thank you, Paul Superpower.
Oh wait,
No.
is it? No, I think it's only
it's-
only when he last hits something we can trash any card.
Oh, right, yeah.
Illuminati.
Hey, what's up?
Everyone loves
Best
the Illuminati.
buddies.
Who doesn't?
So I have a pretty good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 that I can just drop on. I'm an investigation machine.
I'll
so
be able to 8 there.
I think Paul's got this.
Yeah.
I can, and I'm gonna draw more next turn.
Okay.
So
Here we
I think
go.
I'm good.
Let's see it, Paul.
Boom.
Get him.
Media trap.
Oh, all right. So,
So you
take
take
2.
exposure.
Take 2 exposure, sure, and then another thing goes in.
Yeah.
Oh no, wrong.
I have.
Oh, wrong thing. Whoops.
I have no comment. No comment.
Media trap.
Oh no.
I continue to have no comment.
Why were those mixed together? All right. Or why were those right beside one another?
Ah, there we go. We went through the whole stack. Good thing we pulled that 9 out.
This is a hell of a one.
Is that at the warehouse if you draw it? Media Trap doesn't say what happens if you draw it at the warehouse.
It doesn't say anything different. Like it says, if it's the last thing there, then
Yeah.
Oh, well, last time we didn't redraw for Media Trap. We just drew an extra. We just drew 1.
what?
Well, last time we drew Media Trap, we didn't we didn't draw disturbances to replace the media trap. We just drew a media trap and then another
because
one.
it doesn't.
And then a
doesn't say-
disturbance.
It only replaces it if there's no if like you
If it's empty.
if it's empty
Okay.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
vampire bat.
6
With a 6, it's
for vampire bat.
get it, Paul.
All right. Well, now that the media is gone,
Yeah,
we can deal with these vampire bats.
yeah, that are
very
flocking all over
They're
the
very
place.
camera shy vampire
Yeah.
Fucking
bats.
vampire bats, man.
Actually, the problem with vampire bats is they don't show up on camera.
ah,
So I was just been like, I'm fighting vampire bats, and the media's like, yeah,
yeah,
no.
okay.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6 from the Spirit of Destiny.
Any special abilities? You just breaking it. You just beating it.
So I am beating it, and because this will be one of the last cards played for the investigation, any agent may trash a card from their hand. Unfortunately, I
It's
don't have
exposure.
any cards in my hand that I
Goodbye.
want to trash,
I'm trashing a talisman.
but other people can.
All right, good job, Paul. We're
that
actually hanging
I only
on.
have 3 cards in my hand now because 2 of them were exposure and Paul got rid of both of them.
So what I would recommend, by the way,
Yeah.
is maybe we don't upgrade the university right away.
So
We hang on until like maybe it's at like 1 or 2
Yeah.
darkness.
All right. So I have. Yes, that's all
Your
my
turn.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right, Graham.
Yeah.
Darkness at the university.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
uh-huh.
Well, I
All
think
right.
just go turn in.
All right.
I've only got the 1 to turn in. Was it you 2 were going to turn
Yeah,
in?
yeah, yeah. Paul and I.
Okay.
There's no way to get any.
Yeah.
There's,
than that.
that also it doesn't make a difference either.
Yeah.
So, what should I do?
What you got?
I've only got
I'm so afraid
2
of the
investigation and a
underground.
personal log.
I mean, I guess
You only have
stack
3
a card
cards?
and set up your next turn.
Yeah.
If you ditched a exposure because of my being of turn
you get to draw
ability,
another
you
one.
should have drawn a card.
Oh,
The thing that you ditched by my win a thing ability, you don't draw.
I didn't know that.
And you can brainstorm.
Yeah, well, I guess I have 4 exposure, 4 investigate then. So in that, yeah, I'll do this, and then sure. I guess in that case, I should probably go kick up some dust at the underground again, huh?
Nice.
At the underground or the warehouse?
Well, the underground. I don't know if I can. Well, actually, after next turn, I can probably throw something at the warehouse. Yeah, I probably don't want.
It's up to you. I think either one is probably fine.
My worry is landing something huge and having to bail out of the warehouse. But yeah, let's give it a shot.
Might as well go
To the
find
warehouse.
out. Okay.
And
To the wall.
cultists?
Oh, the return.
Okay, 6. All right.
That's not that bad.
Who would have expected the return to come back?
To come back. Yeah.
Weird, right? All right. So I'm laying 4 down on that this turn, and I should be able to.
Exposure.
Do what various things.
Okay.
do.
I should be able to deal with
Darkness
that next turn,
At the
yeah.
Ben.
And?
Darkness at the University.
Skip it.
I'm gonna use my ability,
Yeah.
and we're gonna skip Darkness at the University, and instead put 1 in the underground.
Thank you, base Ben.
Okay. So I have 4, and I see on my next thing that I've got a very spicy 3 investigate one. So I'm gonna spend 4.
Oh, you get another special ability?
Yeah, for it,
Sick.
and get a new special ability,
Yeah.
which is a 3 worth for 3 investigate called Patron of Sacrifice. Draw a card and either discard or trash it.
Holy cow. Wow.
I mean, that's
Wow.
actually not that bad.
That's good to just start using now.
Yeah.
So that's
awesome.
that's sort of like
Surge's exposure.
Surge's exposure.
Yeah. It seems like there's like a couple of these all or nothing ones.
Yeah.
These should be in there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's my turn. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to go here and
Hold
puzzle.
on. Darkness
I just realized
at the
hours
warehouse.
later, could you two both slide a little bit this way? Because Surge is sort of hidden behind Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Darkness at the warehouse.
All right. Is my plan still to go in and drop off some number at the university?
Probably.
Okay, let's do that because then we get 6 cans. How many do you want to hang on to, Paul? Do you want to hang on to 1? Yeah, hang on to that 9 so we never see it again.
Okay.
I'm putting in 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your turn.
See if
Paul.
you discard and redraw. Yeah.
Darkness at the university.
Oh, wow.
Great timing.
Yeah, good job. Okay, so Paul's going to the
Okay. So I'm going to the. At the beginning, whoever was at the agency with me there can
yeah.
chuck a thing.
Hell yeah.
And then, so burn it.
Burn it.
And then draw a new card.
Which means I get to shuffle.
Heck to the yes.
Heck to the yeah. Heck to the yeah.
And then
Just adjusting my shirt. Hello.
You weren't supposed to cut to me.
No, it's fine.
okay, so
you're
so
throwing-
I'll throw 2. Was it 2 in to get
Yeah.
the thing? Yeah.
Make sure you keep the 9 behind. And now we get 6 cards each.
There you go. Put that in the discard pile.
So can we never clear the university again?
Nope.
All right,
That
so
was our last shot.
the time is on for Ragnarok, or the Templar has to protect us from the darkness.
I'm gonna do my best.
All right, and then I'll put that guy down there in my little reserve space. Discard that stuff.
Great.
And 2, 3, 4, 5,
All right.
6.
G. Darkness.
Yeah.
Take exposure. That's a darkness cube. There you go.
All right, I'm going to trash this exposure from the top of my deck.
Very nice.
And then I will just use, because my editing memory lets me use personal logs as thing, investigate the returned, clear that off.
All right, so you've got 2 now?
I now have 2. But I
Excellent.
don't think my deck total has enough investigate to be useful
Yeah.
in Ragnarok,
Well, we
so
all
I've
need
got to
8
buy
or
more
9.
stuff.
I have a question about the artifacts as you've been doing them. If I discard it, do I now get or is it like you choose to either use it
You discard. You get the top one.
if as soon as I stop using it?
Yeah, as soon as you
So-
discard
Oh.
it to get the top. Like you put it in
Cash
your
in, yeah.
discard
So it
pile.
doesn't. Oh, okay,
You get
cool,
the 2.
perfect. I'm gonna.
So hopefully I'm going to buy some more stuff next
I
turn.
think you have enough, Graham, because you have the ability to turn all of your research into punch as well.
That's true.
So I
Yeah,
think,
maybe next turn I head over there.
So for 33, well, wait until we can all join you, or else you're just
Yeah.
stuck there taking exposure every turn.
That's a good point.
All right.
But I think we're close.
Take exposure, me.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay. Well,
I think we can.
Hand of 6.
I think we need to make it. Yeah, I think we just need to concentrate on
6.
getting enough dudes,
I can count.
Yeah.
I'm
that's-
gonna discard my Dropa
Hand of
Stone
and then we
6.
go.
Yeah.
to buy another Templar ability.
Yeah. All right, guys. The plan is now everybody get 2, and let's go fight Ragnarok.
Find some friends.
Okay,
Get
so
to what?
I just got
Oh,
the
2 things,
Keeper
okay,
of
okay.
Secrets.
Okay.
It's a 2 investigate ability, and until your next turn, agents at your location do not take exposure for any reason.
Amazing. All right.
Wow.
At your
nice.
location. So wait, if you're at
Oh, I got back
Ragnarok,
Ragnarok, we won't take exposure while chilling there.
Dude, sick.
that's really handy.
Really good.
really, really handy.
Okay, go ahead.
Thunder Voice.
Search.
None of us have actually played this before, but this is totally co-op.
Darkness at the university.
All right.
There's definitely
I
a time
can
limit.
6-shot the warehouse, or I can go to the university and start building up cards for everybody. What do you guys want? I
You
have
mean go to the underground?
the underground. I have 6.
I feel like the underground. Maybe we should just go because that's going to get us like a lot of cards
Yeah.
fast. I mean, I guess you get the same number of cards.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
yeah.
Regardless?
I need 2. I don't have any.
I
Cards.
need 2 as well.
Okay.
But I guess you don't actually get cards faster. Well, at the underground, lots of people can work on it at once.
I
so-
have 5 investigate when we start, so I
Well,
think
I
go.
have 6. If I go to the warehouse, I might just be able to one-shot something
Right.
and then not take any exposure.
But Ben also needs one. Like,
So may as
also
well
needs
start working
some,
on
so
three.
we
Like, do
work
you
on
have 2?
multiples, Yeah.
I have 0 right now.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'd say because if we work together,
Okay.
you've got 2, you've got 1.
Yep.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. All right. So underground. First, it is sacrifice.
Okay.
It's the sacrificial altar. It's worth 6.
Yep.
Next is media trap.
Oh, man. Really? Why aren't you here with me? You could have protected me.
But
But that means it
instead
doesn't
it's only
get.
going to be 2. But it's another media
Oh
trap.
my God.
I shuffled.
There's 4 of them in the deck now.
And now, but there's only the one thing there now.
Yes.
But
Right.
because you revealed 2 media traps, you do draw 1 more disturbance.
It's poltergeist. We're 7, so we're at 13.
All right, team. So I can put down 6 and take a 5th exposure.
Why do you draw? No.
It says on the media trap card.
If all revealed cards are media traps,
all
Oh.
revealed cards.
draw 1 more disturbance.
Well, there you go. So it's
all right.
6.
Okay,
at
I
the
can just
underground.
one-shot it then. So I'll take another exposure, and I'll just one-shot it. Because then we get rid of that darkness. I go back.
I guess.
and then you're just gonna get it all on the agency. 'Cause
Yeah.
You took 5 exposure.
I
in
took
that.
5 exposure that turn, but I have the ability to I have the ability to turn exposure into more punching.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, for those who arrived late, partway through the game, you turn over this Cataclysm card, and it tells you what like the big evil thing is, and some of them can have a betrayer mechanic to them, but this one does not.
Paul, it is
Yeah.
now your turn. There's darkness at the warehouse.
All right. So beginning my
I have a
turn.
terrible hand.
Chuck. Are we trash?
All right, we can all trash.
Yep.
Because everyone's on the same spot
And
now.
draw.
So is it,
I
is it
wish I-
specifically an exposure?
6. Ah, shoot.
It has
Yeah.
to be, yeah.
This
Trash,
one is
one
exposure.
exposure.
The other one is anything.
Yeah.
Remember, you should have 6 cards in hand now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the exposures in my deck, I didn't draw one there to trash from Paul's ability.
Okay, so now
okay, Kyoto.
I've got 1, 2,
So I've got
3,
5
4.
investigation.
I have 5
me.
investigation as well. Or I have 6 investigation, actually.
Do we? I don't even know if we've got enough yet.
Yeah, I think we do.
We need more. We need to solve more
Yeah,
mysteries.
mysteries.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
So-
like, we have enough
gonna go-
investigation among all of us.
Are you gonna go to the underground then? You think?
I think we
I-
can beat it. We just have to. Yeah.
I think it's faster for me to go to the like, that's the way to get the disturbances faster, so.
And
I'll
I
go-
got the media traps out of the way.
Yeah,
All right,
hopefully.
Paul. So you found cult activity. That's 4. That's a good
That's
one.
an easy one.
Media trap.
Oh my god!
And media trap.
Oh no.
Apparently they're always. We need to shuffle.
You guys
Yeah.
suck at shuffling.
I
did.
They were both beside each other both times.
I know.
4 out of 5 cards. Well, you can just
I
one
don't
shot
understand.
Oh well. Well, it's worth one. You want to kill it, Paul? Get your
Uh,
last thing. Then we don't need to go to the underground anymore.
Uh,
Or I mean, I need 2 more, but I don't know if it's.
You need 2 and Surge needs 1.
Oh,
so that
it's
works
still
perfectly.
Yeah,
pretty
you
No,
go
good.
to the
that's 3.
underground.
And we
And
know
then-
there's
yeah.
no more media traps because there's only 4 in the deck.
All
Wow.
right, so yeah, I will do these 3. Boom, boom, boom.
+1.
Destroy it.
Awesome.
And if the last card played, every agent may trash a card from their hand.
Oh my
And
goodness.
gonna-
I'll trash this.
I'm actually going to trash one of my research.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
trash
don't
my
think I'm-
talisman.
Oh yeah, because research is becoming less useful
Yeah.
now.
I think
Excellent.
I just need.
Unless you're
3.
Graham with your special thing. But
But this one you don't get to draw off, right?
no.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, I'm actually going to keep this.
That's the
Then.
end of Paul's turn.
I'm actually keeping an exposure in my hand, and I'll show you why.
Sure.
All right. Graham, darkness at the
So I get back. I go
Yeah,
back. To
Underground. Okay,
It's at the underground.
so,
Darkness at the Taco Bell.
because what I'm going to do is use my ability at the beginning of the turn. I'm going to.
Brainstorm.
Oh, perfect!
4,
I get to Courser Crew fix this. Check this out. I draw.
So many fucking
I don't
magic.
care.
I know, even the titles are magic references. This is not the magic show.
I don't care. I'm drawing an investigation, and I'm
I
going to
just saw what
put
Heather
put
did.
an exposure back on top of my deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Mask of Tutankhamun to trash
Love
that
it.
exposure.
Love it.
Now I have an investigate on top of my deck because I have the investigate in hand. That is, when played, you may play 1 investigation from the top of your deck.
Amazing.
So that
So now,
I was,
like, go to the warehouse and investigate
One-shot
your
it?
butt off.
Or do we want to go?
and I have you may play research cards as investigate this turn. So I actually have a potential 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I potentially have 9.
Sick.
So go investigate the warehouse.
But
But I don't need it,
yeah.
right?
can
So
go to
what
the
I
underground.
I want to go to the underground.
Set up.
And
Okay.
set-
lay,
Set it up.
lay 3 out and then
Right.
let them get their
Yeah,
let
I
their-
agree with that.
get their
Alright.
get their guys. So underground. What do we got?
You got cult activity 4.
Okay, all right. Plague rats 6.
10.
That's 10 and possession
15.
15. Okay.
That's actually really nice.
That's
It's-
doable.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you set me up here. I can actually. Oh, we need you to get in here.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I can get there with 4.
I know. It's more like I wanted to finish it because I have 5.
What does finishing it get you?
We get to get rid of a darkness cube from somewhere else.
That's fine. Can you finish it? Then just finish it, because then I can go and try and one-shot the warehouse.
Oh yeah, because
Sure.
you have 1 already.
Yeah.
I have 1.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
finish this. I
Awesome.
think.
This is great. Okay, so I'm going to because I should just dump as much on it as I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Right?
You,
Okay.
Can you get 10?
So that's 2. When played, you may also play 1 investigation from the top of your deck. So that's 3, 4, 5, and the one of those lets me do this. So it's
You need to hit
6,
10. Okay.
7, 8, 9.
Ah,
Oh, that's not enough?
we need.
Oh, you have 1 in storage.
No, I've got 5 with the
Oh
restart.
no!
Oh,
well,
you
well-
need it. Wait, hang on. Let me. Just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got 9.
Damn it.
Oh, so you can't actually do it.
Nope. Never
Dinger. All right.
mind. Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
You can set yourself up for another turn then, Graham.
Yeah.
I
so-
did the best I could.
No, that's.
Oh yeah, I guess I get. If it doesn't matter, then I should hold one of these and keep it in.
Yeah.
Keep it in storage.
definitely.
All right. I will keep. This one that lets me play research.
Well, then you can't play
then I can't play.
research.
Then I can't play. This is research. Okay, I will play. I'll keep a personal luck. Okay.
My darkness. Take exposure.
Don't you have an ability that prevents exposure?
Uh,
No, it's only if you play it.
Sorry.
I thought you got a thing that prevented exposure, but that's only an ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd rather take exposure than
Sure.
put darkness somewhere.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
So. I guess I'll keep an investigation in.
I'm coming in with 4.
So how you put in 8?
Yeah.
8.
So I'll put in another 4.
That's 12?
That's 12.
Okay. Actually, that's
You
great.
can not put in the last one.
Well, it doesn't. He doesn't need to.
Well, if you put one more in, then I can save this for a big shot,
Okay, sure.
and then I can use 2, and I can store this, which would be good.
I'll put this personal case log on
Okay.
reserve. I put in 5. I take another exposure.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, I gotta draw.
Darkness for Surge. Darkness at the Underground. Perfect.
Great.
Oh, okay.
I also didn't actually put my character over there.
Yeah, that's actually really good for us to get.
3.
All right, so I'm going to walk in. I'm going to store this. I'm going to pay 2, which is the final one we need.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's going to give me the 1 card I need and the 2 cards you need, so that we all have 2.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Get rid of the darkness.
Yep.
Now, how do we equip these? Or I guess you guys just have to get rid of your objects that are protecting you?
Well, you just discard them. Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
you can
basically play them as artifacts, which is what I will
right.
do.
I will do that on my next turn after I burn
I
this
like my
explosive.
army of cult and rats.
All right, so now we all start the turn at the same spot of the agency with Paul. So if we have exposures, we can get rid of them too.
I have like the freaky like SCP group. I've got like a woman that went missing, and now whenever she looks at someone, they go missing, and a mirror with creepy shadow things inside it.
I've got a creepy girl who's asking if you want to play with me, and in a sacrifice.
But we're all gonna go fight Ragnarok together.
All right, so let's reveal a darkness for Paul. Darkness at the warehouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Now everybody use Paul's ability, which is burn an exposure. I'm gonna burn an exposure to draw an
I
exposure.
draw to 6. Right. Okay. So I'll trash this exposure. Sure.
I have enough damage to go one-shot the warehouse. If you guys want.
There's no reason to go. Oh, just
Just stop the darkness.
Just to
Yeah.
cut the darkness down on
Yeah.
it.
Unfortunately, we don't have any leeway at this stage. It's
Yeah, we
like
have to
We're
stem
sort
it.
of all in. Yeah.
So I'd go do it, I think.
Do you want to get started on Ragnarok?
I guess.
We're in a pretty good spot otherwise.
Okay, so let me just shuffle this up
Like I might.
and draw.
Oh,
Okay.
I can spend my mask to buy another thing. I might take one turn to do that before I join you guys at the end of the world.
Sure.
yeah, I might. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start Ragnarok because
Alright.
I have a thing that
Get on
if
over
it's the
there.
first thing put down, it gets a little better.
Sure.
Cool.
All right,
So you and a cult and a living shadow
yeah,
walk into a bar.
me, me and my shadow, we're the best of friends.
So you're discarding your spear, I guess.
Yeah, so my spear goes discard,
All right.
which is basically a dead card now.
Yeah.
And then
Do we know that we have a combined 33?
Nope.
All right.
look, like
I feel like we do.
We're pretty close.
We've individually put, like, you
8.
put 9.
Yeah.
You put like all of us
Yeah.
can put at least
Yeah,
8 down.
I know. I'm
Right?
just like-
8 times 4 is
making
32,
sure.
and I think some of us are capable of more than that. I think we got this, Graham.
Okay.
I have faith.
All right.
Yeah.
You are going to one-shot the warehouse though.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Good.
All right. So we're gonna go omniscience, which counts for 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
We're gonna go basic investigation 1. We're gonna go basic investigation 2. So that's 5 down. We're gonna go this guy, which counts for another 2. So that's 7. And I can discard any number of research cards and draw 1 card. So I'll discard these 2 research cards
Yeah. Draw 2.
and draw 2. And I'll put down this other thing.
Heather, could you actually, on one of the hilarious captions,
Look at the caption she's got.
track? No, it's great. Track how much we have on Ragnarok.
Sure, as long as you tell me the numbers.
Sure. So
All right,
current.
so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right,
Nice.
8 on Ragnarok.
8 of 33.
And
Thank you.
that I'm done. I guess I'll put this. Maybe I actually was gonna put that in there. I think.
All right, you get an exposure.
Yes.
8 of 33. I'm going to reveal the darkness.
You know what? I'm not. I don't feel that bad that I'm being exposed as fighting Ragnarok. You know what?
Darkness at the underground.
Yeah,
Write
maybe you can be a hero after
you can,
this.
You can write stories about me fighting Ragnarok. I'm
right,
fine
Jay.
with that.
Yeah.
Graham's turn.
Give him hell, G. Or are you going
Okay.
to take a turn?
So,
Storm count is at 8.
yeah, I think I should just buy a thing and then join next turn.
What would you buy?
What would you get?
Just
If I'm here fighting Ragnarok and you guys don't come help,
It's only worth
I'm going to be
one.
very annoyed.
oh, that's actually because you don't get to pick.
Turns
Right?
out everyone's busy
I don't believe
shopping,
so.
Paul.
Yeah.
The other ones would be better.
This one's really weird.
So what is the top one? Is it worth the turn?
Oh my god, that one's so good. Look at this one. You may remove you may move one darkness from any location other than the Cataclysm to a different location.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
You may play
So you're going to buy it or go battle?
Wait,
Well, that's not the one I get to buy.
can I see how that's written again?
You may move one darkness from any location other than the Cataclysm to a different
So
location.
in this instance, it lists the Cataclysm as a location. Right, but in every other one, we've been saying it's not a location. It's very oddly written.
Maybe the Cataclysm is a location?
Like, could I have just been
I mean, we're
taking-
going there.
Yeah,
They
it doesn't
have the
matter.
line in the rules, which is if it seems like it's game breaking, it probably isn't.
Well, no, the line in the rules was if it seems like it's game breaking, read it carefully.
Oh, okay.
But the being able to remove things from the Cataclysm
Seems counterintuitive to the whole point of the game.
Anyways,
you can just put it
it's
off
fine.
forever.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just keep going.
because then you don't actually care about all of these going up because you
yeah.
just.
So you've got 4 research right now?
Yeah, I've got 4 research.
How much fight do you have?
4. Like I just don't. I don't have a particularly spicy hand, but like I don't know.
Your next hand's probably going to be real spicy.
Yeah, I mean I can go there and just be like, here's 4.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have 4?
Yeah. Oh no, I've got 6. Right, I've got because I can use case logs.
Yeah.
Right.
Get him. Get him, G.
All
Show
right.
that Ragnarok who's boss.
So I'm gonna discard my mask, get my mirror and my creepy lady,
yeah.
and I'm heading over to
He's purple.
Ragnarok with Paul.
Oh, hey.
Here to fight Ragnarok.
Hey, what up?
Thanks for joining me.
We're having a Ragnarok.
Really? What's that? What's that like?
It's a little dangerous.
Rockin'.
Nice. I'm just So I'm just gonna because these don't do anything special. No. Okay. So I've got 7 on Ragnarok.
So we're at 15 to 33. Not bad.
So I'm
oh,
split down the middle.
we're almost halfway.
Right. Darkness.
there.
Darkness at the university. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, like I mean, we're going all in. So here's the thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
we
so
gotta go.
I've
We gotta
got-
go fast.
I
guess,
got
yeah.
5
Yeah.
put in, but I also have enough to buy another ability.
What would that do for you?
So my last one is when played, it's a 2 investigation. When played, you may discard 1 research card from the top of your deck to add another 2 investigation.
So it depends on whether there's a research on top.
You
of
won't
it.
even get to it in 2 turns because you won't shuffle and buy it.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably a good thing to look at. It's probably better to put the 5 because you're never going to get that card.
The only thing is this Champion of Light or this Patron of Sacrifice, I draw a card and either discard or trash it, which means I'm discarding whatever this investigation one is.
You could discard that and then put another attack down.
No, draw a card and either discard it or trash it.
Yeah,
So it has to be this, whatever this card is, I have to get rid of.
Oh.
that could be super good if it was a thing. But
I thought you could loot any card. Oh, that's
No.
sick. Okay.
But you know what? We're
Okay.
Final countdown.
So I have for next turn, I have either 6 or 8
awesome.
to lay down because I have an exposure in hand. I'm at Paul's location,
Let's
so
fucking-
I'll get to
Yeah,
ditch this and
let's
draw
fight.
this, and I only have 2 cards left in the deck. And the thing is, I know what those. I know the only 2 cards I don't
Okay,
have.
so we need to convey this to
Heather?
Heather.
So what are you doing?
Stormcount is at 15 now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Paul's got 8. I've got 7.
Oh, I see. It's
Yeah.
on each individual person. Got it. Okay, so I'm putting down 5,
Nice.
I guess, and discarding a whole bunch of stuff.
None of those actually do something else. Those are based like these.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So, okay, so yeah, so sorry, I should do this. So the champion of light one is if we're the last card to complete an investigation, no darkness is drawn. So unfortunately not. Patron sacrifice though, I have to do this. Draw a card and either discard or trash it. It's a basic investigation.
Just trash it.
I think we get rid of it.
Yeah, get out of here. I've been hiding under my deck. Yeah.
I just briefly want to share like how because I really like this about the game. How I know this is going to go. So here's the thing. I have 3 talismans in hand.
Wait till it gets back.
Well, no, because it matters because of your turn.
Why?
Because it's the pitching thing that matters.
Oh, I see.
Right? Because these 2 cards, I don't know what order they are, but I know that they are the one that lets me play an investigation from the top of my deck, or the one that lets me play research as investigation. So I'm going to discard this on your turn and draw one of them, and then I can, on my turn, draw. Like I want the one that lets me play from the top of my deck. So either way, I get to see that and then play literally my entire library.
Serge, it's
Darkness University. Okay, so I don't know if it's worth it for me to go and try and one-shot this. I think I have to go there.
Yeah.
Because if we might just lose there.
Yeah.
I'm also coming to Ragnarok, boys.
All right.
Hey, what up? It's Ragnarok. It's your boy. So,
Knock, knock, it's Ragnarok.
Yeah. God damn it. So, outsider, listen to the voices. Add an extra 2 if there are 2 or more darkness. So I'm hitting for 4.
Sure are.
Basic investigation 5. Outsider 6. Show them your dark side. You may play an exposure card and get an extra investigation.
Is this your discard pile?
This is right. That is my discard power. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Don't discard
5,
them.
6. Exposure 7, 8. So I hit for 8 this turn.
Nice.
nice.
So what's the total
So
there?
just to clarify, Ben, you put down 5?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Chat, you put down 5.
So I hit for 8. So we are at 28 of 33. If Paul can do 5, the game is over.
Oh man, you might have it.
Might be. I don't have
Oh,
a very
no.
good hand for this.
Well,
Okay,
it
we'll
see
could
how it
be
goes.
over here.
All right,
Is
Paul.
this wait? Go to the top down. Flip it in the middle. Because if this is Darkness at the University,
Then it's game over.
then we're hooped.
All right, team.
And the last one was Darkness at the University. So here we go.
Darkness at the warehouse.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
all right,
We've got a lot of problems. Surge.
All right.
So everybody start the turn by burning a curse or burning an exposure and drawing another card.
Nope. I mean, if it can get to me, I've got a winning hand.
I know. How much can you do, Paul?
It depends.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
On if you play to win.
No, it depends on whether what I draw. Okay, so I put down another 2,
Okay.
and when I play this, direct and misdirection. When played, any agents at this location may draw a card.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Well, that.
Okay.
All right. That whole thing I just
I
said
drew
doesn't even matter.
exposure.
All right. That's okay. I've got a ton now.
Nah, I got 4. I don't have it.
Darn.
All right, that gets us 1 point.
So
we just have-
so this is 4.
Yeah.
So 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, and I.
That's it. We're at 32.
Ten.
We're 1
Wait.
point away.
So how much total do you have now?
So total I have
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. So here we go. Darkness.
so
if we flip university,
The agents stand in front of the cataclysm.
yeah.
Darkness creeping in all through London.
We're literally one
One point away.
One investigation.
Do you
It's-
have the point to win, by the way?
yes.
Dude,
yeah.
I've got 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Everything here is playable.
It all comes down to this.
It's the tendrils of darkness. They're creeping into the university. The warehouse has almost fallen. It all comes down to whether or not.
Why do we care about the warehouse?
And- well, the
we
warehouse
have
and the
lots of
university.
warehouses.
So this can only either be exposure or underground, and we win.
All right.
Why do we care about the warehouse? We'll get another warehouse.
Daggers.
Next card.
University.
Oh wow, we were double dead.
Double dead.
Wow.
And then explode.
All right.
You know what though? Here's
the
the thing.
agents fall.
We were so sure I was so sure we were not going to win this.
Not even come close.
Yeah, and we came so close. This game really does kind of come down to the wire.
If I had any way to get another card.
It's interesting because like some of these are higher, some of these are lower than the investigation. But it's what changed this one is that we needed to rally our own army.
Yeah.
Right?
Because if we could, because like there's all the like we basically got no artifacts because we were like, oh, there's no point anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's all sorts of cool
The
artifacts.
world ends, but Magni gets his dad's belt, so it's all good.
Oh man, that was a really good ending, even though we lost.
Yeah.
I think this game is awesome.
Yeah, that was sweet.
And on the plus side, all this exposure we got doesn't matter because the world ended.
Yeah. Yeah.
So getting a little bit extra,
Who even cares?
newspaper.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will definitely be playing this game. I think.
I'm gonna play
Yeah,
again.
we went long on that one.
A reminder, because we talked about a lot of stuff, and Graham had his cool intro. We forgot to talk about Wormwood Gaming sponsoring this stream. It's okay. If you want to get one of these amazing products that we use all the time on our shows, like Dice Friends and whatnot, like you could see behind the shelf and the dice tower there, and you want to get a really, really cool product, if you're in the US, you can use code LRR for free shipping. Everywhere else, you can use code LRR World for $10 off shipping. So yeah, a really, really good deal. We love the stuff. We like basically our entire Dice Friends set is constructed of Wormwood Gaming products.
Much of which, as Kathleen mentions, we've bought ourselves.
Yes, and a reminder too that this stream and all of the stuff that we do here is brought to you by you over at the patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Your support pays the bills, puts the lights on, and makes us able to eat and stuff. So thank you very, very much.
It's yummy.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up in the rest of the week, we got a whole bunch of awesome, cool things.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Games of Chance. Oh, yeah.
Games of Chance, Salt and Sanctuary.
This game is hard. Good luck.
The category this week was Metroidvania. So
Oh, very nice. Very
Salt
nice.
and Sanctuary is the thingy.
It's a cool co-op game, too.
Excited. After
it
that,
You can co-op it.
Really?
Yeah.
Perhaps we will.
after that,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry, I was just going to say it's going to be LRR MTG. We're going to be doing not only the usual mid-go shenanigans, but also, because Arena is in the beta and the NDA has lifted, much like we did last week, we're going to be playing a lot of MTG Arena. James has actually been like grinding the account a little bit so that we have like more cards and packs and stuff to open. So
Sweet.
looking forward to that. And then tomorrow night, Talking Simulator, which should be
The last
the
one.
final episode of Night in the Woods. They're going to do crimes.
Too many crimes.
Friday morning, now Kiss. Kathleen and Corey are going to continue Hustle Cats.
The cat banging game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think... I think it's a different cat-themed one.
Oh.
I don't-
Right, no, that's the cat. Right. Jacob and
Yeah, they
Kathleen
did-
played the
that-
cat
that-
fucking one.
that
This is just
game
the cat
was
cafe
awful.
One. Was it?
This game is sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that game was awful. They played it because it was hilarabad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're doing Hustle Cat, and then the Crap Shoot, which is going to be, we had to call an audible, and it's going to be another filming one because we need to shoot some crap shots. So join us for that, and then Friday night Paper Fight. What are we doing this week?
We're doing Alex's Cube.
Oh yeah,
which
Cube
he says
Draft.
I think he's built.
Yeah,
He was a bit under stress to get it done.
It's the cube built out of his Highlander toolkit. We did this once before back in Moonbase Delta.
It was awesome.
So it should be pretty exciting. And then then whoop to Sunday for Rhythm Cafe for more Crypt of the Necrodancer.
I thought
That's
that
how you say
Adam was
that, right?
on Saturday.
I think because Adam did Tuesday night this week, so I think Adam's Game House has permanently transmuted to not Saturdays.
Yeah.
So
So it just
yeah.
makes it easier.
Anyway, So that'll do it for what's coming up on the thing. But now, let's welcome the subs, such as You Are Cleric, and You Are Sub. Thank you for subscribing.
New war cleric.
And you will. For 18 months saying, how did it get to be a year and a half?
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Map Board Games. For 7 months, I love playing the Dark Outsider. He doesn't do subtle.
Hey, Alex.
10th Tech Priest for 5 months. A game without a trader mechanic. No, I mean, this does have one. It's just we didn't pull it up.
Damn.
Oh, sorry. Panda Colonialist with a 5-month resub. Welcome back.
And P. Johnston for 7 months saying, four of my favorite boys, as I tell my coworkers when they come home, good luck, don't die. When they go home, good luck, don't die.
Drazvin for 7 months. Fun games and sinister darkness.
Dun, da, da.
True Diamondback for 5 months. This is your monthly reminder that I really want you to play Sentinels of the Multiverse on AFK.
Okay.
Cool.
See you next month. I guess.
Gee.
What's up? Songar87 with a 5-month resub. Welcome back. There's 3. There's only 3 in this whole stack.
Affinity for Fun for 8 months saying 8 months, something, sub babby.
I thought there
Almost.
was one for every.
There's one for each
I couldn't
person.
find the fourth one.
Ah, Red Hate Machine has been here for 4 months. Welcome back.
Sandwich Kid for 17 months. Prime numbers are the final boss.
Yeah, there's 4.
Ionized gentlemen. Ionized gentlemen. Sorry, it's late. With a new sub, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Ionized gentlemen. Oh, I missed it.
Mr. Wise Guy for 16 months saying, you can brainstorm on?
Ben, you pronounced ooh correctly.
Hey, there you
All
go.
dead.
Yep.
Hi, Swampert Man 9. Swamperty Man. You've been here for 3 months. What does this button do? Which button?
Chipton for 18 months. Convinced last season's Big Bad to help. Sounds like half the seasons of Supernatural.
Nice. Skip Lives with a 3-month resub. Oh, it's Board Game with Ben. How'll hand up the trader this time. Also, yeah, remembered 3 months in a row to resub. Welcome back, Skip Lives.
Snark Mouse for 2 months saying, for some reason, Twitch is letting me send y'all another message for this month. Okay. Love you guys. You're always such a delight.
No
Thank you
complaints
so much,
here.
Snarkle Mouse.
Blur Heart. Sam Wonk for 21 months. Just saying thanks. You're welcome.
Jeff Centaur for 2 months.
That's a great username. Centaur, what are your names?
Whoop.
This is always you from earlier.
Sorry.
It's okay. The Ocean is subbed.
Hey!
What up? 45-month resub says,
I know them.
Yeah,
45 months.
they're good people.
Thanks for the
They are good
content.
people.
Thanks for the
also
modding.
attractive. Zed Alpha for 26 months saying, so the Twitch stream loaded in at an interesting time, and the first words I heard tonight were, the stench of rat urine.
Yeah.
Pretty apt description of the day, actually. Glad to end it with the latter bits of a fun-looking board game.
I hope your day improved.
What
Yeah.
was your day?
I'm sorry you had to deal with plague rats. I guess.
Maybe he is a rat they're a rat peologist.
Can I ask that Paul do this next one and then Serge do the one after that?
Sure.
I smell shenanigans.
Taste Bud for 40 months.
Now I'm curious.
It's me. Thank you for resubscribing me. You're welcome. Gifted by the Rock Pusher. Thanks, friend.
You're slipping, rock pusher.
Moonstruck Ragamuffin with an 18-month resub. My sub is now an adult by internet standards. Weird.
I thought that was Rage Muffin for a second. I kind of like that too.
It's an albatross. 064 for 20 months saying, Garl Blanderger Alamanaga now.
nailed it.
You're doing great today.
Thank you. I try so hard.
Frackaswell's been here for 55 months. That is a very, very long time.
Well,
Thank you
we
for unbelievable long time of support.
And thank you for 1,251 bits from Earthen One, Magical Writer, Vilch, Thundervoice One, and Telneor.
Zed Alpha in the chat says, this is the rat urine comment. 2-hour commute and terribly awful phone calls. That's all I can legally say.
Well, if you're
I'm
on the
sorry.
bus, if you were on the bus, I understand the urine comment. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in. This was an awesome game, and I'm glad you guys had fun. Tune in next week where we're playing more board games. Still haven't figured out a sign off for this show. So bye.
Happy dice.